and welcome to episode 17 of Dice the Beholder presents the Chronicles of Nidum. I am your Dungeon Master, Richard. Thanks for coming along, thanks for watching again. Hi Shane. Hi Shane. From across the pond, hi Matt, who's from somewhere, or is living somewhere currently infinitely more terrifying. But yes, glad you're here, glad everyone's here, and we're going to, I hope that this worked, it worked earlier, so let's have a go and say hello to...
Hello!
Hi!
Give wave, everyone can hear you, wonderful.
Hello! Hi!
So, is there no announcements? Oh, by the way, rules, I swear to God, I lose 3 of you at any point while I'm talking to one of you to Animal Crossing, and I am just going to turn this stream off.
The switch
No,
is on the other
I'm
side
not.
of the room.
The 2 strands of yarn on my thumb.
Greg!
Yeah, you won't lose any of us.
I don't know how that happened.
You might lose Greg to a knitting instruction video.
That was
I don't know
my
what happened
instruction video.
Oh, it was...
Haha!
Right, so
I've
any
been
point you
slandered.
could lose all 4 of us to Animal Crossing, because Greg does play it, or at least 2 of us to knitting.
Well, I don't have my knitting needles upstairs. I don't have my Switch turned on right now. It's turned off
I
charging.
haven't crocheted in months, and the switch is on the other side of the room.
Yeah, same.
I can't believe I've been slandered in this way when it was Millie all along.
But anyway,
I didn't hear an apology, Charlie.
Oh, also,
sorry.
I can tell if Millie's going to go on Animal Crossing as well, because you'll be able to see it in the reflection of glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, so I should put this down then, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. Right, okay.
I'll actually have some light on my face because my TV
Yeah.
will be on.
It's my phone.
Okay, so, is everyone ready?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Also, quick announcement before. If you want to laugh at my singing voice, you can pop over to our Twitter right now, Beholder Dice, and you can go do that. It's fun. Anyway, okay, so, last time, after a very short period of time in Portal, you woke the next day and decided...
One of these days it would be nice to leave a city not under duress.
Yes. Well, you decided, after the meeting and the lunch with the incredibly misogynistic, chauvinistic pig of the Inquisitor, that you were going to try and guide his interest elsewhere by talking to the wife of the Overseer, who you discerned had a thing for him. You approached her, discovered she was willing, and with your plan in mind, decided that was what you were going to do, and that you were going to
Shane's calling me a home wrecker.
you were going to take her and destroy her marriage to save yourself from a life of arm candy. Unfortunately, while you were travelling, one of your friends was off investigating other things and discovered that
Other things.
the butler of the Overseer's house was a
Always
spy.
the frickin' butler.
The butler that had sat in on your planning session with the wife, and the butler had gone back to the Inquisitor to tell him of your plan, or what you believed was to tell him of your plan. You quickly changed said plan, hunted down the butler, who you discovered was not a old human foreign butler, but was actually a incredibly lithe, pale, red-headed elven woman, and didn't so much defeat her in battle as asked her to she ran away. and you couldn't catch up.
Hey.
You absolutely couldn't catch up. After deciding on a very quick change of plans, Oriana then decided, or very quickly, bedded the wife instead.
Yeah, it didn't take much persuasion.
No. Causing a scandal that hopefully would have destroyed her marriage anyway. You then, your work done, with the overseer walking in on you naked in bed together, went back to your room and planned again that evening that you were going to leave on the first train in the morning, as the overseer had banished you from Port Tar. Again, one of your friends seemed to have other ideas of what they were going to do with their evening. They
Nothing. Did nothing.
made their way through the cover of shadow and night into the home, or the temporary home of the Inquisitor. Not, in fact, though, to find the Inquisitor, but to find someone else. Jupier, the Carmelin elf that you'd met when you first approached Port Tar. Meeting Jupier, having a discussion with him, and then leaving him on the floor of his office. Your colleague then returned, packed up, and you all had an early night so that you could be there ready for dawn in the morning when the train would leave. You got onto the train, finding just outside the train and outside the carriage you were to use was also the now spurned wife of the overseer, who was apparently also taking the journey with you. You made some revelations to her just before you got onto the train, and you are
Not
now
sure if wise.
sat waiting for the rest.
I'm drinking in the corner looking grumpy.
Ace is very sort of like tactfully just like going through the liquor cabinet and like sorting it instead of paying attention to anyone out of nervousness.
I think did we all turn into like a dwarf family and then turn back?
You
Yes.
and Ace are dwarves.
Us still dwarves.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I'm
I'm
still a
still-
dwarf.
I'm still a little girl dwarf in a pink dress.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't even have a beard. I've just got like stubble.
However, Oriana and Dice are
Yep.
themselves.
Was I Papa Dwarf? I feel like I was
You
Papa
were Papa
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Yeah, Papa
No, you were
Dwarf was
Papa
going through
Roach.
the liquor.
You went full Papa Dwarf.
Yeah.
Cut my life into
Where? So talking
This
to...
is my Papa.
You were
Talking
talking
about
to...
X-Men.
Yes.
So were you around during this war?
No, I was born shortly after it.
Right. Yeah, I'm struggling
In fact,
to find any.
which war do you mean?
Well, the one where humans became slaves.
Oh no, that was almost 2 millennia ago now. I was around shortly afterwards, and I know much of the histories, but I do not. I was not a learned child. I preferred
Mood.
outside activities.
Mood.
Why'd you ask?
I have yet to find a single person that can tell me why humans are treated the way they are.
Oh, well, I can give you as much as I know.
Okay.
Ace is going to stop rifling through the cabinet at this point and sort of sit adjacent to them, so like not next to them, but like just over from so they can hear.
Okay. She
And I
kind
am
of
very much paying attention.
she gives a look at Ace as they move closer, as like, who's this dwarf and why do they care? But
Ignore them.
she pours herself a cup of tea, which is difficult as the train bumps and rattles. But she very eloquently lifts it to her face. It was not always like this. There were, if you believe the stories, which I don't, humans were the dominant race in these lands. There were many of them everywhere, many different colours, creeds, and they worked in, for the most part, harmony with us and our brethren, and we, I suppose misguidedly, spurned most of the other races. Dwarves, halflings and gnomes were more common in our shared cities, but the other races you now see are more prevalent, the orcs, the half-orcs, the goblins. They were
The more monstrous races.
Yes, of course. They were ruled by more, I suppose you could say, darker overlords that have long since perished and been forgotten. There was a great king. I cannot remember his name. Like I said, I didn't pay that much attention in school. There was a great king who, it is said, was leading humanity to ruin. For the best of intentions, apparently, but he started to throw humanity's weight around, and humans started to destroy nature, and they were like a cancer in the land. Unfortunately, he paid no heed to our advice, to our words of encouragement in a different direction. But there was, some say his son, brother, there may have been a sister in there somewhere, decided to destroy his kingdom and take his riches for their own. There was a great war. In that war, he cast a great and terrible spell with his weapon, which was a legendary weapon. Again, I cannot remember the name of it. I'm afraid that spell caused the vanishing.
The vanishing?
The vanishing.
She looks at Dice, because Dice speaks first, for a moment horrified that a human would ask a question of her unprompted. But she then looks at you with Oriana with slightly softer eyes and kind of closes her mouth and nods in acquiescence. Yes, the vanishing. I suppose, as you can see in your travels, humans are a lot less prevalent now.
Yeah.
And as you think back on Tau and Porthtal, yes, there is a large human settlement for slaves, or the slums that you saw in Port Tau, or in the city of Tau, but there are, by a factor of 10, more other races in all of those areas. Humans are a minority from what you've seen so far, everywhere you've been so far.
Yeah.
Yes, the human race, I suppose, as you call it, was torn asunder overnight. Perhaps less than a tenth of their number remained on the face of the globe, and others disappeared, and we know not where. They just vanished.
Okay, so why are the remaining humans treated the way they are?
Well, because unfortunately, those that were left behind were slow-witted, dim.
So they were taken advantage of?
No, they were protected, taught, looked after, taken as charges.
Have you ever considered that perhaps the humans don't want to work in your mines, don't want to till your fields, don't want to be slaves? We are not stupid.
You can see her jaw clenches as you speak these words to her, and through gritted teeth at first, but her jaw eventually slackens.
Your microphone's doing that thing again.
Oh, sorry.
Look,
Better?
Yeah.
Sorry, I leant down to get more blue tack to affix so it doesn't do that.
When most of your race disappeared, those left behind were bereft. They were lost. They needed guidance. They needed to be taken under our wing. So
You needed people to help you. You
no,
needed...
We did
And
not.
why? Are you going to go down the mines and work them for yourself if humans were not there? If you had not had the humans to take advantage of,
Ace.
would you have done it?
Ace, let her talk.
It's not Ace.
Dice.
Dice.
It's not Ace. Dice. Dice, let her talk.
Oh god, all humans just look the same to you, don't they?
Ace and Dice are very close in names.
Ace is just sitting in
I
the
know,
corner
we
looking
didn't-
really confused. Like, what?
Yeah.
I meant-
Ace is
I
just
meant
sat there
Dice.
just like, I'm not Ace right now. I am Mr.
Tumnus?
Thunderhammer.
Tumnus. Yeah.
Okay.
Not Mr. Tumnus.
Okay.
I don't have goat legs.
Fine.
The mines are, as far as I'm aware, a relatively new thing, as is the working of crystal. It is something one of our great and learned leaders put into effect maybe a few centuries ago. Humans have always been great workers, great miners. They have a connection to the land, as our friends of shorter stature over here do. And she gestures to the two dwarves in the carriage. They are very hard-working.
But why are they treated the way they are? Not as as humans, as
Equals.
equals, as beings who are able to make their own decisions and live their own lives.
Perhaps they would work for you just as well if you paid them. Probably better.
I do not know. I cannot tell you what I do not know. It is just for as long as I have been born, always been this way. Since our race came out of the forest to help and guide humanity.
You can't call it guiding when you whip them and beat them and treat them no better than shit on your shoe.
Also, keep in mind you send them into mines where they are corrupted, knowing full well that that is the case.
I've seen stray dogs treated better.
Look, I'm sorry. This is too much. It's a very strange situation for me, and I need a moment. If you'll excuse me. And she stands up, gently places her cup and saucer down on the table, nods to Oriana and to the two dwarves. There's a slight head tilt towards Dice, and she goes through a door into what you can see as the doors open is a bedroom, and she closes the doors behind her.
Okay.
So,
If any of you can
Ace
listen
is
in on
just
what she
gonna-
says in there.
Ace just sort of like turns to everyone and is like, how would she react if I took the hat off right now, do you think?
I think she shit
Surprise, I'd
herself.
imagine.
you all
Hmm?
understand that we need to kill her now, right?
I'm
No.
hoping we
Why
don't,
would we
but
need to
don't
kill
worry,
her?
Are you
realizing that might be an issue.
out of your minds? She's part of the Elven establishment. She's going to go straight back to them. She's not going to. We're not going to convert her out of a lifetime of social programming. She's just going to see us as deviants who need to be put down.
I'm aware.
Not-
Could you send Worm in to keep an eye on her?
Yes.
Why did you tell her?
And I do.
Okay.
I send Worm under the door.
Because I need to ask an elf.
You feel Worm his weight leave your cloak, and you can hear the small patter of feet as he moves away from you.
Snake. He ain't got feet.
Oh, it's a snake now. Okay.
Yeah.
You can feel the slither. He's still invisible.
Yeah, he's an invisible snake.
Okay.
He's like a skink now. He's just like.
I like skinks. They're cute.
The
Me
skinks
too.
are cool.
Do you
I
look?
want a blue
Do you
tongue.
look through his eyes?
I will.
Okay. As he transforms into a spider to make his way under the door.
All right.
As you can see and hear, as soon as you get through the door, the sound is quite loud, and all you can hear is sobbing. And she's kind of sitting on the bed in a kind of like lotus position, her arms wrapped around her, just rocking back and forth, crying.
What's she doing?
Crying.
She's not talking with anyone?
There's no one in there.
Look, you and I both know there are spells.
I have heard of spells.
Funny, that sounded like Greg, not Samson.
So fucking clever. I go and knock the door to her room.
You hear a soft, through the door, sniffle. Please, I just need a few moments to compose myself, and I will return.
I open the door and walk in and close the door behind me.
You can't open the
no.
door, it's locked.
Denied.
Can
I
any
look
of you
up and
pick
go-
locks?
Yes?
I mean, I can, but I'm not sure she wants us in there right now.
Okay. Instead, I shout through the door. I've literally seen you in the throes of passion. Seeing you in tears is not going to bother me.
You know, some people prefer the first one to the second one. I'm just saying.
I don't know, I'm waiting for the DM to stop vaping.
He's had to mute so he doesn't kill our ears.
The door, you can hear it unlocking from the other side, and it just gently opens far enough just to let you in, and you see her head hung kind of just to one side of it, just on the inside of it.
Yeah, I step inside and shut the door behind me. Look, I don't mean to upset you, but I had quite a sheltered upbringing. And where I'm from, humans are treated no differently to anybody else. In fact, the only race we were raised away from are elves.
I have spent the last 1,000 years believing that they had no more than the sensibilities of children, angry children at that. You haven't seen the servants' uprising and the death and destruction that has wrought. They are beaten into servitude by my people, so that never again will they ever be able to destroy the land as their last great king did.
If they weren't beaten, they wouldn't feel the need to. They're not idiots. They're not... Although they do act on emotions, but so do I. Dice could run rings around me with spellcasting. And she's not even a spellcaster.
Your companion,
in a sense,
has magic.
In her own way. Not in a traditional sense.
Yeah, you're right. We're gonna have to kill her.
I'm saying.
I know I'm not there.
Excuse me, it's just the normal protocol for finding a magic using human.
I know.
Is to kill them.
Yep, I am aware.
How has she gone unfound for so long?
Magic.
And she is no threat to me.
Unless you make yourself a threat. I make things incredibly clear to you this moment. The biggest threat to you right now is me. My companion is my best friend.
She looks around the room
Frowns in sepsis.
She kind of like...
It's actually the little sack of
Yeah,
rags.
she just kind of looks around the room, and she looks very scared of you right now.
I'm not going to hurt you unless you do something to threaten my friends or say something that could threaten my friends.
Roll a persuasion check.
Not intimidate.
No, she's trying to persuade her she won't hurt her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She believed her in the first instance.
You don't want to roll intimidation to say, "I'm not going to hurt you," right? Okay. 15.
Yeah.
Okay. She visibly calms and says, "Well, you have not hurt me yet."
No, unless you wanted me to.
Yes. And she smiles and stifles a laugh.
Can I trust you?
Yes.
I mean, as soon as we part ways, are you going to just instantly turn to someone and tell them?
No, of course not.
Can I insight check it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Please do.
We're all sitting there like,
Insight shit. It's 15 again.
Okay. You believe her. She's...
Do I believe it because she's telling the truth? Or...
No,
can't tell you that.
she's anxious. She's very anxious. But as she says this, she kind of looks at you and there's a hint of affection, for you at least, in her eyes. And you believe her.
Okay. Look, I am happy to do what I can to help you. I like you. And you're in a terrifying situation now where you're going to have to start a whole new life on your own.
Yes. I'm for the continent after a short visit to the capital of Albion.
And who will you be staying with there?
When I reach the capital, I have cousins, an aunt that I can stay with.
Okay.
The news of my pending divorce will not have reached them quite yet.
Well, promise me you won't mention my friends to anyone.
I promise.
Okay. Well, do you want to come back into the carriage and meet them? They won't bite, not unless I tell them to.
After I still need a moment to compose myself. Please.
Okay. I'll tell them not to ask any more questions.
Thank you.
I think it would be nice for you to get to know them as individuals rather than by their race.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Okay. And I come back out of the room.
Okay.
what happens to the door?
I leave it ever so slightly open.
Worm's still in there. I've been
Yeah, I was
listening to
gonna
this
say,
whole
yeah,
fucking
Worm's in
conversation.
there.
The door closes. Even though you've left it slightly open, you can hear the lock go again.
Fair. Worm's still in there, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'm asking sepsis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. And you heard that whole conversation, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
We should kill her.
No. I
Right.
think for now we can trust her.
Do you?
That seems
I do.
unwise.
It's optimistic,
trust-
Ori.
Well, trust me that if she steps 1 foot out of line, I'll hunt her down myself.
Why don't we? Yes, but we may all be dead by then.
Not
She's going to the
to,
capital.
Ever the optimist.
I think it's probably better if she knows who I am rather than feeling deceived at this point. And like saying that Ace is just going to take the hat off.
Yeah, she's just composing herself because she's
Jesus
a lady.
Christ, that's going to make it worse.
It's
Taking
just
the hat off. One human was there, she went in, she had a cry, she came out, now there's 2 humans and a dwarf. They're multiplying!
look, all I've asked her to come back out when she's ready, and to speak with you as equals, ignoring your race, but with the agreement that we don't bombard her with questions of the crimes of her race.
All right.
Race is out the window now, okay? No racism.
To be fair, I don't actually dislike her. She seems
I
quite
don't-
nice.
She sounds misled, if
She's
anything.
led a sheltered life in a different way to what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know, I really think they made a mistake with our upbringing here.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
starting to think that too.
Not kind. Whatever they thought, it was not kind.
No. I think it's a whole fucking mess.
It's a shitstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone's... And no one is really around from when this all went down anymore.
I know.
There might be, just not anyone we've met so far.
Well, there was one, but he disappeared by the morning.
Well, he is in his own ways.
It's a great impression of your pa.
But disappeared by the morning.
Yeah, by the morning he's gone.
Everyone roll
I'd rather not know this
everyone
about
who
Pa.
cares roll a perception check.
I like the editing you did there, Brian.
Nat 20.
That
As
one.
perceptive as always. A 10.
Okay. Nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Ori.
Yep.
As you are sitting there and the sky is lightening outside, you hear an echo, very faint, of the rumble of the tracks below your feet. And the rumble starts to increase, and you feel the vibration. And before anyone else can feel it, you hear a growl, a loud, panting growl, coming closer and closer and closer. It seems like there's another train heading your way.
But towards us or up from behind?
Towards you. And there is a slight shudder of the carriage as if it moved very quickly left. Only slightly. But then you hear the echoing of carriages rushing past you
I've
in the
been onto
opposite
a Great
direction.
Western Railway when the other ones come past. I show myself every time.
As it rushes past you, travelling in the opposite direction towards Porthtown.
Oh, there's a train heading back there.
I assume as it comes closer, I suddenly go,
It makes us all jump.
The door into her bedroom, does it have a window in it?
No.
Damn it.
Unlike the other carriages that you've
It has
spent
worm
time
in it.
Yeah.
It has got worm in it.
Unlike the other carriages that you've spent time in, it is not just metal and wood construction inside. It very much looks like what you'd expect the living room of the overseer's mansion to look like. Very comfortable chairs, oak wood panelling, dark stained all over the walls and ceiling, very lush carpeted floor, and large, thick oak doors between this room and the bedroom. There are a couple of other doors that are slightly ajar, and as you pass them, you did notice that they were, or further up in the carriage towards her bedroom, you did notice that they were smaller, like bunk bedrooms for dignitaries or guests that he was transporting.
Cool.
So, Ori, what did you tell her?
I told her that God, what didn't I tell her? I told her that I was the biggest threat to her right now, not you. And I made her promise me that she wouldn't mention you to anyone.
I have very little faith in this promise.
You have very little faith in lots of things, Sepsis.
I believe her, but I fully understand that there's a risk she might use the information some way.
Well, they know that there are some people on the run, a tiefling, a sack of cloth, and 2 humans. This information is widely available.
Look, I don't know if we can make an ally of her or not, but the least we can do is try.
I could go and have a conversation. I'll be nice, I promise.
I was sort of hoping she'd come out here and we'd do that as a group.
Maybe.
Maybe one-on-one would be better.
Look, I'll give it a
Wouldn't
go.
feel so overwhelmed.
I promise I won't have a go at her. I'll be nice. Let me try, at least. Okay? I won't take Cedric. I'll be good. I can be good.
Okay.
I know how to be
I know
good.
you can be good. I know you could be good. I know you could be nice. You're my best friend.
Sometimes I'm nice. I go and knock on the door.
Okay.
You're nice more than you're not.
As you are approaching the door, Sepsis, are you still looking inside the room?
Yes.
Okay. She's sitting inside the room brushing her hair, and suddenly she sits bolt upright, cocks her ear to one side as if listening to something, and her eyes go shocked wide. She stands, still listening with one ear cocked, and approaches the door. And as she opens it, she almost runs straight into Dice.
Hello?
She puts her hand up to her lips. And walks and kind of shoos you out of the way. Not in a derogatory way, just kind of wants you to go back to your friends.
I back up.
Okay.
I'm taking control of Worm and I'm following her.
Okay.
But also while I do it, changing back into an imp. Still invisible.
And as she walks into the room, yes, of course, my husband. No, I am currently alone. I made them take one of the other carriages. What would you wish me to do? And she puts her hand up again, staring
Is she back in the room with all of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's staring at you, but as she was speaking, she was kind of looking off into the distance, seeing something that you couldn't see, and she's listening to something that you can't hear.
I stay very quiet.
But a minute passes. I will tell the driver, and you wish them stopped at Bridge's End.
That was a bit on the nose, mate.
Yeah.
It's where the train goes, though. He's not wrong.
It's true, yeah.
It's the next stop.
Before Swain's eye.
No, the other
The other
direction. We're
direction.
going to Cadiz.
I know.
She's still listening. We will have them stop just after Bridge's End for maintenance. Yes, goodbye to you two. And she visibly kind of relaxes.
So are you a spellcaster or responding to one?
My husband has some skill with sending messages over great distances.
That is some skill. It's even something I can't do yet.
You came from the city of Tau.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is some. There are stories about a group like yours. Although,
I would
A
imagine
purple
so.
tiefling, 2 humans, and a sack of cloth.
a purple tiefling, yes.
Yeah. I'm not purple, am I?
No, but
I've been green.
yes, I was told to expect a green tiefling. You were
Blue.
a small surprise when we met.
Accident in the mine.
The stories coming out of Port Tau, are they?
That very much depends. What are they saying?
Well, there are many rumours. Apparently, you are mercenaries, not adventurers. You are liars, cutthroats, thieves, and murderers.
I couldn't steal a coin.
I could give it a go. I mean, it's not my forte, but I could try.
And murderers.
Yeah, I wouldn't set myself as a murderer so much as
My friend
a protector.
here is a paladin.
Actually,
You did not kill a lieutenant of the guard in the city of town?
no, not at
No.
all.
No, of course not.
Which lieutenant?
What? How
Do you
would
know the
we-
name?
No.
How would that benefit us in any way, shape, or form?
It would be a very stupid thing to do. We are rarely stupid as a group.
In fact, we were on pretty good
I sort
terms
of give a
with the guards
side
in
glance
town.
to Dice at that.
We were on pretty good terms with the guards in town.
Yes, I got on with them rather well. You, in particular, got on with them very well.
There was one in particular that had the fancy, but
He liked you.
And you were
he
not
did. Bless him.
you were not smuggling human slaves and children out of the city?
No.
No? That,
Well-
again, would be a very stupid thing to do for people trying to stay under the radar. In fact, the only thing we are guilty of at this point is saving an elven prince.
No, we dealt with a rat problem.
We did deal with the rat problem, yes.
Roll a deception check with advantage, one of you. Whoever's got a higher deception.
I mean, I have, but I haven't been
No,
talking.
Probably
either
already.
dice or...
Mine's +4.
Yeah, you roll it. Mine's shite.
14.
With advantage.
Yeah, that is with advantage.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
can
no.
intimidate, I can persuade, I cannot lie.
Her insight was a natural one, it's fine.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's what we like to hear.
I am pleased.
Technically, I'm telling the truth. We dealt
mean,
with a
yeah.
rat problem, and as a side of that, some humans got away.
No, we definitely helped.
So,
Anyway, carry on.
We helped them down Pooh Mountain.
We did.
then you are not part of a movement to destroy the Elven Empire and kill us all in our sleep.
Oh God, no.
I have no
I want
particular
everyone to be
interest in
lived-
the elves at all.
Equal.
No, that would be better. I would prefer that, actually.
I'm all about the equality.
A true feminist.
Your iPad fainted.
Very well.
Ooh, it got really loud as well.
You may... He has requested that I command the driver in my position in society. He will listen to stop the train just after we have passed through Bridge's End to for maintenance issues, and you are to be found by an ambush waiting for you. They have soldiers waiting in Bridge's End to follow along the track, and some further ahead, but we are to stop in a particular section in a valley between two hills, where you will be taken.
What are you intending to do?
I thought I am not comfortable in situations like this. I do not know what to do. My mind.
He's
is
not your husband anymore.
But of course, I'm not
He
listening
has
to
no
him.
power.
But if I do not, then I will be hunted down. What do you suggest we do?
Can you stop the train and hide us? Will they search your rooms?
You've already told him that we're not here.
Yes, of course. You're in a different carriage as one of the transport compartments. I can misdirect them if you wish, but what will you do?
Hide and continue the journey to Cadiz?
I suppose we could get off the train, go into Bridge's End, and you could find some more people to tell about us there.
Sepsis.
Well, that seems to be the pattern so far.
You're always so pessimistic. Sometimes people turn out to be better than you expect.
There are guards in Bridges End
Often they do
waiting
not.
for your people of your description.
Yes, I would rather not be
I
killed.
cannot be my description, and as I say that, I just pop the hat on.
That is the point I wanted to make. The guards that be searching the train, do they have any sort of way of dispelling magic?
Some of them, possibly. The hunters that will be waiting for you are members of a larger force that have been sent apparently to find, again, people of your description. The larger force has travelled on. In fact, they perhaps passed us not more than 20 minutes ago in a train heading for the city of Tau, but they have left a contingent behind to capture you, just in case you are the people they seek.
I have a question for you. Why would you help us? Why would you even bother telling us this? What benefit is it to you? It is my experience that most people behave selfishly when their neck is on the line.
She glances sideways at Oriana before she speaks. One of your number has helped me in many ways, and I would like to return the favour.
That's very sweet of you.
Look, none of us have to look as ourselves, but if there are hunters, they have the smell of our blood, I believe, or the magic to track it.
Would they be illusions?
Yes, any magic we would do would be illusion to change our appearance.
Some of these hunting parties have animals that do not notice the illusion and go by smell alone.
So that's down to the question.
So the other option is we hide, or the last option is we get off before
Bridges End.
Bridges End. That's hard. Getting that one wrong. It's actively where I live. I think that might be our best choice, is that we... But then if we stop the train beforehand, then none of that. If we stop the train beforehand, then they will know something is up anyway, because the train will stop twice, not once.
Mm.
We could jump out of the side. It would hurt like hell, but it's possible.
Our only way is to not be anywhere near the hunters at all.
I think that is the best bet. Sepsis, you're the most paranoid. What are your thoughts?
I don't really know. I'm a little confused. Did you say that the hunters are in Bridges End, or that we are to be apprehended by them just outside of Bridges End?
There will be a contingent of guards in Bridges End. There is a contingent of guards on the train tracks ahead of where we are to stop by a few miles, so that you do not make a break for it. And there is a hunting party waiting at the ambush site.
What if you didn't tell the train to stop?
I think I would eventually be found and punished.
I'm comfortable
What if we
with
make
that.
it that you can't be found?
Then we would be taking her away from her life too. And as much as
You're running from your life anyway.
Yeah, but does she want to live on? I don't think it is wise to take the lady away from everything she has ever known.
I strongly disagree.
It's her decision.
I was about to say,
There is we have the ability to apply some pressure on people's decisions.
Sepsis, I'm not going to do that. It has to be a free will choice.
She looks down at her very beautifully embroidered clothes and her very well manicured hands and kind of her very, very slight, fragile frame. I do not think I would last long in... I do not think I would last long without my normal comforts.
I would agree with you. It is not for everyone, this life.
Mm.
Even those who were thrown into it do not always enjoy it.
What if
Can be alright.
what if we overshot the ambush sat?
If you're a little late telling the train to stop.
Or I misconstrued the message and had him stop further along.
Now that could work.
Yeah.
After all, as I'm sure either of you have experienced in your life, I am, after all, only a woman, and it is folly for a man to trust me with such complicated plans. And she just smiles at you.
Sometimes
Use
that
their
works quite well.
misconceptions to our advantage.
Then is that what I should tell him?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
that is a smart idea.
That sounds like our best plan.
A good thought. Well done.
I may
Grab the answer.
I have pizza.
I may not be able to.
I know everyone knows our secret.
I may now not actually be able to have him stop that much further along, and there will be a force of elven guards to stop the train eventually anyway. We cannot just plough through them. The beast that pulls this train is trained not to. It will stop. However, the ambush site they are choosing is effectively a ravine cut through a mountain. If we can get past that, then I'm sure you should be relatively safe.
We
from
could
then
make
on.
a break for it.
That could work. How long do we have?
Perhaps an hour.
Okay. Then we best get ready to run.
Have you
Again.
Have you eaten?
Not in some time.
I can have food brought if you wish. Breakfast.
Pass.
That would be nice.
I will send some, and you can see she's about to say servants. I will send the kitchen staff along as I approach the driver. Excuse me.
I give her a sort of sharp look.
She approaches her bedroom, but then goes off to one side to the right and presses just a panel of the wood paneling in the wall, and it kind of clicks open, and you can see a long, thin corridor that stretches slightly further, like the length of her bedroom, and then turns a corner. So you can see that's how she would get to and from different carriages.
But
And she closes the door behind her and walks off.
I don't think we're gonna have to kill her.
No, I think that she might be on board with us at this point. She understands that it's corrupt, but she's just having a tough time adjusting.
I think I just got another girlfriend.
Another?
Well, I suppose Annie and Needham don't count anymore.
Who in Needham?
Couple. And I don't know if
Just sat there,
Malcolm's still
just
alive
like-
to be a boyfriend, so
No.
I'm jealous of the sending spell. I really want to learn that.
Yeah, I very much appreciate you learning that too.
I want to find out how your dandelion is.
Ace blushes furiously.
I'd also like to try and get hold of Granny.
Roll for blush depth.
I'd like to. What dice would you like? Would you like it a D4, a D6?
What's a 20? It's obviously a 20.
Yeah. What do you think, DM? A 20.
You're muted, Bri.
That is an 18 for blush.
That's a pretty solid blush.
Fucking hell. Everyone gathers round and warms their hands.
Oh, you are red hot.
Right, so yeah.
I am
we're
just shade.
waiting. Oh, ow.
Okay. She doesn't come back for maybe 10 minutes.
Did Worm go after her?
No.
Bad move.
Well, I'm distracted by pizza.
Okay.
Sepsis is distracted by eating pocket mushrooms.
Okay. Anything you want to do while you're waiting for her to return?
Anxiously pace.
Okay. It takes in total about 15 minutes, but the panel in the wall does eventually click again, and it opens softly, and in she walks. Behind her, walking 3 or 4 human servants in very simple servant clothes, and they carry like platters of food in and place them all down on the tables in front of you. One of them, kind of a young girl, kind of glances up and sees Dice just kind of sitting casually at the table.
Yeah.
Looks slightly confused, and then just kind of bows her head again, and then walks off, and they just leave the food there.
Okay. Ace is gonna start tucking into some stuff.
Cool. There's fruit. It's mainly like a vegetarian breakfast. It's a large platter of food for an elven table.
Yeah.
But it's basically just fruit and granola.
Is that the only thing you can think of as a vegetarian breakfast?
Yeah.
Any vegetables? Avocado? Like
Tofu?
Yeah.
Have tofu, scrambled tofu. We can have eggs actually, but
Avocado's a fruit, surely.
I don't actually know.
Vegetarians are allowed to eat fruit, you fucking lunatic.
I said there was fruit there. There's loads of fruit there.
there could be mushroom meat replacements.
Which there are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely 100%.
There's
Sons of Satan.
There's some fake bacon.
Some faking, if you will.
Some bacon, yeah.
Just tofu. Just marinated and fried
Some
tofu.
quinoa.
There's a nut roast.
For breakfast?
Don't you fucking judge me.
And there are some biscuits. There's some
I
shortbread.
mean, Ace doesn't buy the biscuit, eat the biscuits, but I definitely would.
Yeah. There's some shortbread. What are you doing, chap?
I'm just wondering how long it's going to take someone to notice.
Oh, your hand.
Greg's
Okay.
camera.
You've got a snake on your shoulder, Greg. Sorry.
He leaves and it descends into madness.
Yeah. I have informed the beast driver that we are to stop quickly to allow on passengers and supplies in Bridges End, and then have informed him of where to stop afterwards for maintenance. He is personally indebted to my husband, and I gave him confusing enough instructions that he knows where we are to go.
And he won't consult your husband?
I don't think he has a way to.
He will possibly in 2 days' time when he returns. Well, no, almost a week will be the next time he's in Port Tal.
Okay. Cool. I guess we eat and wait.
Where, if it is not too much of a secret, where will you go?
South.
Just sorry, as Ariana says south, Sepsis definitely says north.
I understand. I apologise for having overstepped.
It's fine.
I will.
Sepsis is incredibly cagey.
I will leave you to your breakfast then.
You're not joining us?
This is all still a little strange, and it may take some getting used to. I think small bites for now. And she takes an apple and nods and just kind of goes back into her room.
I get a small plate with some more fruit on it and follow her going, I want to show you what I can do with a grape, and just follow her to the bedroom.
Ace is just sort of like with knife and fork just staring down at their plate, just like, oh no.
Sepsis?
No, I'm not sending a worm in.
Okay.
Sepsis knows.
Yeah. The door shuts behind Oriana and the overseer's wife. And Sepsis, Ace, and Dice are left alone in the room.
Okay.
Gotta say, I
I'm
still
gonna-
trust her.
What's going down?
We're alone in the room.
I'm fucking the wife again.
Yeah.
With fruit.
Yeah. New development.
You've had breakfast.
She brought us breakfast. Yeah.
What, for the humans too?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
She just doesn't want to sit with us while we eat because it's too much.
Yes, heaven forbid humans eat things. Okay.
The plan is that you're going to stop the train after the ambush site, but before the guards that would have stopped the train anyway.
Yeah, at the end of the ravine.
Yeah, and you can make a break for it on foot. And
Okay.
She's told the train driver.
I'm in. Okay, good. Thank you. The pizza looks amazing. I haven't had pizza all week. Carry on.
Oriana is in the room with her. You, Sepsis, and Ace have been left.
So I take it I'm now the only one who still doesn't trust her.
I don't know.
I'm not fully I'm not fully feeling sort of trustworthy of her yet, but I feel like she could learn to be trusted.
I feel like she could be useful in the future, and right now that is more important to me. I think
Only
having...
if we survive to make use of her.
Well, if we don't, then it doesn't make a difference whether we kill her or not, does it? I don't think it's going to matter at this point whether we do.
I'm
As long
saying
as-
that killing her increases our chances of surviving.
How do you figure? They're
Because-
already tracking us. She can't make it worse. She just can't. They know roughly where we are at any given time. They know that we have humans who are intelligent. I can't see that it makes a great deal of difference, to be honest. They know where we are in the country. They know what we're doing. It is not worth leaving a body behind that will link back to us anyway, because they think we're already on the train. If they find her dead, then we are murderers again. Not that I think we're murderers in the first place, apart from that thing with the tunnel. But
What if we took the body with us? Then it just appears that she absconded.
no, it appears that she's gone missing on a train where dangerous criminals were already present. It won't
True.
help us.
No,
think-
if anything, it'll add to the bounty list.
Oh,
So she...
if she stops or if the train stops where the guards are waiting, and she tells them immediately where we got out on and proceeded on foot, they will find us within hours.
But we're stopping after the guards. After
Nope.
where the guards were originally going to stop us.
Yes, but before the second set of guards that would stop the train.
But they're going to think we're somewhere on the route anyway, so again, it doesn't benefit us to kill her or take her with us. It doesn't help us. I just think it's
Leaves
rude.
it leaves no one to tell the guards that we disembarked where we did.
Dead men tell no tales. I think she could be more useful in the future. I do. And believe me, I don't trust her any more than you do. I really
You
don't.
apparently do trust her more than I do.
I don't believe that she is going to tell tales because I think that she hopes she has a shot with Oriana in the future. Matters of the heart are a powerful motivator, Sepsis. Septis? Sepsis.
You have the list.
Thank you, Sepsis.
But yeah, I don't think that she's really experienced much in her life, and I feel like that's going to be a big motivator for her not to rat us out.
For me, killing her, she has done nothing wrong. I can't kill someone who is innocent for no reason.
They would kill you.
Would she? She's given no indication to suggest so.
She would have before this morning.
Well, no, she wouldn't.
Would have ordered your death without hesitation. And now you think that her whole life has been superseded by one morning of conversation.
No, I think
She
her life
can't
has been
even eat
superseded
in
by
the same
sex
room as
rebellion.
you.
That doesn't bother me enormously. She's still spoken to me. That is an improvement. Most elves would not even deign to do that. I'm just saying you.
A lot of elves won't give us eye contact, let alone anything towards a conversation.
She did meet my eye as well. I was impressed.
Mm.
A little alarmed, to be honest.
Being marginally more respectful than the average elf, I don't think means that she will betray her people for us indefinitely.
Not indefinitely, no, but they already know where we are. Again, I say, it makes no difference. I don't think leaving her alive makes a significant enough difference that I think it would increase the heat upon us. To kill a member of the elven aristocracy is just going to increase the fervour of the people chasing us.
I'm not sure that the heat has a higher setting to go to.
Why risk it? Why kill this woman for no reason? I truly believe it will just make things worse for us if we do.
I do too. I don't think that adding more blood on our hands will do anything to our situation.
They already believe we are murderers. I don't understand this. They said something about a lieutenant of the guard in Taui?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I presume that the sheriff is just pinning any old crime he can on us.
That could be correct. I'm not even going to roll for perception on that one or for insight because I believe.
Yeah.
I believe sepsis.
That's our perception on that anyway. So we're just like, yeah, the sheriff probably did it.
We've all learned sepsis is deception and realised we can't outroll
sheriff.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Even with
We've
the
no,
night
we've
I
no
don't
reason
think
to
I can.
distrust them.
It's only
I
it's
have
only +7, guys. It's not fucking insurmountable. I'm not 6.
Sorry?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm just very aware of my own perception scores, believe me.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Oh, do you know what? No, sod it. I will roll it because you're right. It's the right thing to do. I would like to roll insight on sepsis. Ha!
What'd you roll?
I'm deaf now.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm very loud as a human. I rolled 23.
Ooh.
14.
Ooh.
Sepsis.
You
notice
lied!
It's lying to you.
Ooh. Well, I don't know that, so I'm just gonna carry on and
You
be like,
don't
yeah, it's
know.
probably the sheriff.
You don't know what he's lying about.
They.
Okay.
Or they're lying about. Sorry, but they are hiding something.
Mm.
I make a mental note to watch them very carefully in our disembarkment of the train.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. Honestly, I don't think killing her will benefit us in any way. I think it will make things worse, and I don't want to make things worse.
Fine.
Please
All
don't
right.
kill my girlfriend.
Girlfriend,
Current.
eh?
One of.
Current. That's fine. Okay. I just
Okay,
sort of
I'm
fall
just
silent.
putting it out there. While I'm in the room with her, I'm teaching her about polyamory, and then I'm going to teach you lot about polyamory.
No. I've known Oriana a long time. I just sit and stare sort of out the window, but believe me, I'm watching everything Sepsis does.
Okay.
And I tell Cedric to watch for anything suspicious from Sepsis.
Okay. After about half an hour,
Sorry, Sepsis.
you do hear a bell that rings in the distance towards the front of the train. Oriana, as this bell starts to ring and the sound comes closer, there is a loud clanging coming from the carriages in front of yours. But as it kind of comes on in a wave, there is a very, very quaint little ding 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 from a bell that's outside of the bedroom, and the clanging proceeds down the train in the next carriage. And she kind of stops what you're doing and says, I am very sorry to stop this where we are, but you have no idea. But we must dress. We are coming into Bridges End. And
I mean, we were coming, and
we must, I believe you and your friends must get ready, because only maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes after Bridges End will we stop again.
okay. And I'll be leaving you.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to give you something.
I mean, you have.
Something more material.
Oh.
And she stands up and she goes to one of the suitcases that she had loaded into the carriage by the servants at the station. And out of the carriage, she takes a cloak. And it's a beautiful green velvet cloak. And it's the green of, it reminds you of the leaves of the forest around Nidum as you grew up. This is very dear to me. It was my mother's and she passed it down to me. And I would like you to take it. I believe it would be greatly beneficial to you in your travels.
That's... Wow. Yeah, thank you. I'll cherish it. And I take it.
You may want to spend some time wearing it and getting to know it to feel its fullest effect.
Oh. As soon as I get time, I will. And I'll think of you.
And I will think of you sometimes also. And
Yeah,
she kisses you and shoos you out of the room so she can get ready.
Yeah, I'm going.
So that she can think of you.
At length.
She just needs to finish thinking of it.
The train begins to
I'm
slow
interrupted. Okay.
as Oriana very quickly reaffixes her piece of cloth.
She puts her titties back.
Really
My tits
easy
back.
for Oriana to get dressed.
Yeah.
The train does begin to slow noticeably, and after about 10 more minutes of travel, it comes to a very gentle stop. But as you approach, you do see, as you're approaching what you think is going to be the final stop, the landscape outside disappears. You can see just, it just kind of shifts, the more natural bend of the track just kind of shifts off to the left. It is a lot bumpier as you slow. You feel that this is relatively newer track. But you do see the track go off to the left, and then it just hits this ravine. It hits a literal hole in the ground as the ground kind of falls away. On this end, there is nothing apart from track and a drop hundreds of feet into the ground, into the floor, into the earth. But you now rattle across a bridge. And as you rattle across a bridge, the bridge is about 300 feet long. You do see off in the distance the end of what was once a great and large, possibly elven architecture bridge that just leads into a town. And the town off in the distance. And as you travel further around this bend and this new bridge that spans this gap, you do eventually come to stop in a small station that's on the edge of Bridges End. As you look out of the windows between the curtains, you do see there are quite a few people, elves, orcs, goblins, that are positioned to get onto the train further down. you pass in the beginning where the storage carriages would stop. Quite a large contingent of humans waiting with boxes to load them onto the train and to take some off. But you do see, and there were not this many in Porthtal, you do see standing about every 10 feet or so a pair of guards. There are, at last count, because you're relatively near the front of the train, about 100 guards on the station platform.
Oh.
I stay
saw-
very much out of the way.
Yeah, I stay sit back away from a window.
Yeah, like even as a
I'm
dwarf,
still a little
will
dwarf
not
girl.
sit. Yeah, we're just gonna sit out of the way.
If you're hiding, I want you to make a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
I mean, I'm hiding, but I'm not wearing a costume or a face, so it's mine advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
Advantage still.
Okay, I am very happy for that advantage.
Doesn't that
18.
doesn't that just make it straight roll for...
No, because they're not moving.
Plus
It's
one.
based on
So
sight,
it's
not
a
sound.
Okay,
13 with advantage.
12.
19.
But
18.
it's. But also, I am a dwarf. Remember this.
Okay. With the stop, she does sit closer to the windows and just open a book. And just calmly start reading. Those of you that are hiding do see a couple of elven guardsmen they look like they're on tiptoes, peering over, because the windows aren't quite high. The carriage is quite high off the ground compared to where they're standing. And you do see them kind of glance around and then drop back, and then pop out and glance around and then drop back. One of them kind of catches the eye of her ladyship, and she just kind of scornfully kind of looks at them and gestures to her book as if they're disturbing her with their antics, and they just kind of nod at her, and their helmets drop from view.
Lady, I would like to thank you for your help. It was unexpected. I appreciate it.
I have never. Were you sincere then in your thanks?
Yes.
Trust me, you can tell when she's being sarcastic.
I'm not subtle.
It is quite a strange and new sensation to be sincerely thanked by a human. I believe I may come to like it.
Can I make a gentle recommendation for the future?
You are free to do so.
If you treat humans as allies, they will become so. Everyone needs help sometimes.
Her ladyship is definitely smoking, by the way.
Absolutely. Of course she is.
I will endeavour to try.
That is all I can ask, and it's more than most will do. So, thank you. Again. And then I'll walk away.
We are not quite out of the woods or the ravine yet.
We've been in the woods for some time. We will manage, I promise.
You've lived in the woods.
Technically.
I did.
I did.
But what
Grew up
about
in a cottage in the woods.
what about beasts and other bandits? And
The
I,
only beasts I encountered walked
Have a
on two
gnome
legs.
I have a gnome with of a grandmother.
your grandmother is a gnome.
Adopted, but terrifying woman.
So you do not.
Like, I sort of nods and agrees.
You did not know your parents.
No, until I think I was 16 when I found out how my race come to be.
So you do not know where which side these come from, and she gestures at your horns.
From what we can tell, they're straight from hell, but I don't know which parent made the deal.
Huh.
I don't know who my parents are.
Well, I hope that perhaps you find out one day.
I'm not entirely bothered. I had Granny.
I believe we're about to start moving again soon, so you can get up off the floor and stop hiding.
I like being under the table.
And she,
Aiden's just in the corner, like.
on her very pale skin, the blush is obvious. Well, yes. Quite. Yes. Anyway, I'll just go back to my book.
I do crawl out from underneath the table and a shit-eating grin on my face.
Ariana, you shouldn't be so mean to people.
I'm not mean, I'm just teasing.
I'm
The
sure you
train
are.
is only in the station for about 5 minutes.
Unlike real life, then.
And eventually it begins to move again. When it gets up to what you suppose is full speed, it doesn't actually maintain it for very long. And it's not as fast as it was once preceding. The train is enveloped in shadow for a moment as the ground suddenly rises on both sides of it, and you are at the bottom of a ravine. Everyone who cares, make a perception check.
Okay. Sepsis might actually care for this. Come on.
That's gonna be a nat 1, my dude.
13.
Oh, 16.
Oriana and well, not Oriana, sorry, Dice. As you're looking out the window, you do just notice some figures kind of hiding in the rocks at one point before they whip past and they're gone. They
The
looked,
guards were in the ravine, as the lady said.
they looked large,
Oh.
and hairy.
Oh, okay. There were... Heck yeah. And do you know why?
It's always
Always
like
an
that.
owlbear.
There were some large, hairy creatures. Charlie?
Charlie quit. Charlie's not in the podcast anymore. I'm Oriana now.
I hit the wrong button. I meant to mute myself and I hung up.
I got the big titties.
What?
It would suit you. There are some large, hairy creatures out there in the ravine.
Okay. Like bear-like or?
Owl-like?
Did I get an impression of what sort of creature they might be?
It was too fast on that roll.
Too fast, too dark. No.
Ace
Okay.
saw none.
Ace goes, what monsters?
Eventually, the shadows do fall, the ravine walls are gone, and the train begins to slow. You have travelled, from what you can estimate, about half a mile from where you saw the figures.
Time to go, I think.
We need to get ready to jump.
I make sure, by the way, that I'm standing between Sepsis and Lady What's-Her-Face at
Okay.
all times
With Cedric.
with Cedric. Yeah.
Just
I don't know why
Just
you
in
would do that.
case.
Her ladyship kind of looks at Oriana. The dog, is that yours?
No.
Oh, this is part of her
Yes.
magic.
Yeah.
I made him. This is Cedric. He likes you.
He is a fine specimen.
He scares the life out of most people. Sepsis, in particular, does not approve.
He's from hell.
No,
He's not from
we've been
hell.
over this. I'm from hell.
Thank you. Then.
He is from Dice.
The train is about to stop, I think I should say my goodbyes now.
Yeah.
We will
Well-
only have travelled about a mile past where we were supposed to. I hope that is enough of a head start. If we travel any further onward, you will be surrounded
suspicious.
by guards.
Yeah, no, I understand. Thank you.
You've done amazing.
You have helped.
There, I believe, we visited on horseback, riding here years ago when we first travelled to Portal. There is a fishing village, I believe, a few miles south of here, where you may find a boat to travel up the coast.
And
Okay.
what's the name of the village?
I did not ask.
Fantastic.
How long have we got before we're supposed to jump? Because I have a map. If this was said, when was this said exactly? As we're about to jump.
Yeah.
No, the train,
Yeah,
the train,
we
the train
can-
is coming to a stop.
Okay,
We can consult.
I pull out my map very quickly and go, do you think you could gesture roughly towards where it might be on this map?
Yes, give me a moment.
Thank you. I feel
Just
like
gotta
he's
Google it,
Googling
mate.
Welsh place names.
Hmm?
Hmm.
He needs to find a village between Cardiff and Bridgend.
Llanharan, Pontyclun. I don't think either of those are off the coast, though.
Raglan? Oh no, wait, that's between. No, that's the other way.
Kyle.
Raglan's the other side of Port Talbot.
I would
Yeah.
personally go with Pyle.
Well, no.
Is Pyle near
It's
the
got to
sea?
be on the coast.
Oh
Yeah.
right,
It's no good at all.
Pyle's not on the coast.
It's Barry.
Ogmore.
I believe if you.
We're going to encounter a Gavin and a Stacey.
I believe if you travel.
Nessa.
And a Nessa. Uncle Bryn.
I believe if you travel southwest of here, you will find it there. And she points at the map, and it's Morog.
Okay, fine. I mark it on the
Morog.
map with an X.
Hmm. If you travel along the coast,
I said he'd go for Ogmore. Sorry.
Morog.
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 Morog or less Morog? Who knows?
Right.
If you travel
Well-
along the coast, depending on how far you wish to go, you will eventually find the port of Cardiff.
Good.
Thank you. Again, thank you.
Right.
I
Let's
have
get to the
done
door.
very little.
You've done a lot.
And if you stay silent, you will do even more. Not a threat, just.
Yeah, I was going to say, roll an intimidation check.
I'm following up. That's not a threat, it's just a hope.
Yes. It was different to meet you all.
Some people go with surreal.
Hopefully we'll meet you again on the continent someday.
Yes, if you're ever in Shallow, again, I will perhaps not be there for many weeks, but you may,
You'll probably still get there before us.
in a different guise than this, you may look me up.
You'll recognise the cloak.
Yes, I will.
In the meantime, men ain't shit. You don't need anybody. You're an independent woman.
Who don't need no man.
Yes,
You can make your own decisions.
stay safe.
If he liked it, then he should have put a ring on it.
Who run
Okay.
the world? Girls.
Yeah, we won D&D, guys.
We broke the DM.
We often break the DM. He's not that strong. He's a bit fragile.
People who say that D&D isn't a competition are wrong. It's a competition, and the winner is the person who makes the DM put their hands over their face.
Or just on their head like that, because he's.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, I kiss her.
Oh yeah, you do.
Naughty Twilight.
She accepts the kiss, and as the train stops, she gestures towards the southern door.
Wow.
There's no time for that. There's no time
I
for
thought I
the
had to
southern.
jump off the train.
Goodbye. And I will go. Just go. I'm going.
I just go.
Yeah.
Let's just jump off. Get it over
He's gonna
with.
do like the most dainty little like plop off of the train as a dwarf.
How high is it? How high is the train from the ground?
The carriage is about 4 feet off the ground.
It's like
You might want to sit down and push yourself off.
No. They're just gonna hop off and then gonna like hold my arms out and be like, "Come to Papa," to the little baby dwarf.
I
Come to
will.
Papa, baby.
I will consent to this because it's very fucking high.
So you gonna jump off?
Into Ace's arms.
You gonna catch
Yeah.
him?
Yep. Do you want to know
That's
athletic?
them.
I want
Catch
them. Sorry, they are gonna catch them.
Yeah.
Roll an athletics check
Yeah,
with
cool.
advantage because they're jumping
I mean,
into your arms.
Do I need one? I've got +9.
I weigh fucking nothing, mate.
I say this as I get 14. Is that sufficient to
Yeah.
catch?
It's sufficient to catch them, like a babe in arms.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can gently put them down on the floor.
I jump
There
out
you go,
after
sweetie.
Sepsis.
Okay.
Just so you know. And I go.
I jump off last.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Anyone who cares.
Hell yeah, I care. This is drama shit.
I see nothing.
18.
18.
12.
Yeah.
Dice.
Yeah.
In the distance,
Yeah.
far back the way you came, you hear a very faint and distant howl emanating from the ravine that you can see off on the horizon, and it is answered by 2 more howls,
Oh shit.
but they are whipped away by the wind.
The dire wolves are on our tail. We need to go.
Let's go. Go.
Do we go for stealth or speed here, people?
Speed, I think.
I think
Speed
speed
at this
too.
distance. Speed.
Speed. We start to run.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna like make myself something with a bit longer legs at this point, so that I've got a bigger gait.
It's
To
only,
be fair-
it's only an illusion, though.
Your gait is still
Oh,
the
it's
same.
true.
You
Yeah,
hear
that's
you hear
true.
the door
Never
of the
mind.
train begin to close behind you.
And we run.
We run.
Okay.
I give one last wave and run.
She waves back and then shuts the door.
The southern door?
The southern door.
I won't be seeing that southern door again for a while.
Well, panting. Did you have a nice time? You must be very good in bed.
I mean, I've offered you a couple of times, but you keep saying it'll make things weird.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. No. No. We are running. There you go.
Okay.
Should we take a break?
Yes, I was going to say, here we can take a break if you wish.
I am absolutely gagging for a cup of tea, so yes, please.
Okay.
Charlie, that is very close.
So yeah.
That's a lot of my wife.
I got distracted. I was saying that Charlie made a new friend while we were out, and I was like, I went out.
Yeah.
She's
I
so
forget
pretty.
that the dog's also called Charlie.
Yeah.
Shane's doggo.
Oh, it's a German
Yeah.
Shepherd puppy.
Oh, a baby keeper. Is
Baby
Keeper next to you?
No,
No.
Kiva's next to.
All right.
I don't know where he is. Right, but yes. Thank you everyone for watching and bearing with us so far.
Yes, thanks everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will return in about 15-20 minutes. So please
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And welcome back to the stream. I hope we've still got everyone. Apparently, well, not you guys. No, what I mean is, I hope we still have all of our viewers. I think we may have lost. No, we haven't. We haven't lost one. Yes, we've got it back. Whoever that was. Because I can't really tell. I know Matt's here. Oh! AD! Hello, mate. You're right, Rube. Thank you for liking my singing. on Facebook, 80. But anyway, on with the second half of the show. This is going to be a contest of skill. So
Like a skill contest kind of thing.
yeah. So I am going to need a athletics roll from each of you.
Oof,
Oh.
I've got some bad news.
Nat 20.
6.
Plus my 9, so 29.
Can
Six.
Ace pick me up?
Hang on, 6 total for dice.
Oh yeah.
Oriana?
Hey, I'm more athletic than Dice.
4.
4. What did
And
what did
12.
Sepsis get? 12.
Yep.
Okay.
It's actually a decent roll.
How?
Okay.
I
So
feel like Sepsis is just in
I'll
front of
tell you
Ace, and
how
Ace is like
I rolled a
pushing them.
13.
Yeah.
the lands you are running through are hilly and wild. As you make your way downhill away from the train track, you can see the sea far off in the distance. But you do find the going very difficult. The grass is long, but the ground is incredibly uneven. At one point, as Ace powers onwards, happening
It's not even
somehow,
breaking a sweat.
happening somehow just to find like every raised and level piece of ground they can, all of you start to lag behind, and Dice almost falls. She just catches herself with
Oriana, on the other hand, fucking face plants.
Yeah. No, Ori, what did you get?
4.
4.
Oh, sorry. Ice and Dice and Oriana
Nice.
both fall. It's quite jarring. Their ankles are both twisted, and they discover quite quickly that the land is full of probably overgrown like rabbit holes kind of thing. It's a very treacherous ground.
Your
Okay.
French.
It needs cutting.
Anyone who's ever run around or tried to run without looking
Ever.
at the Gathering Battleground at Lorraine
Just-
Trust will know exactly
Or
what I'm
just
talking
me.
about.
Or
Yeah.
just be me and try to run.
running while
So
Running
you,
while Knees dislocate.
after about 20 minutes, having told the rest of the party that you are being pursued, I want everyone to make a perception check.
Okay.
Do I have
Alright
to?
then.
Can I choose to
15.
fail?
That's 12. I'm getting lots of 12s this evening.
15.
15? 10? Okay. Dice, again, because you know what you're listening for, you can hear the howls. You're not quite certain, but they do seem closer.
Oh no.
The wolves are catching up. We need to try and go faster if we can.
Oh, we
I
have
sort
to
of like-
downwind from these things.
I sort of like tails back a little bit so that they're not leaving everyone behind.
Let's keep running.
Carry on.
Shouldn't Ace and Dice be rolling athletics with disadvantage? And I know that sounds weird, but we're running in the dark. Oh no, we're not. It's daytime.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's daytime.
it's like 5 in the afternoon. No, it's not. It's not even midday yet.
No, it's
No.
morning, yeah.
Yeah, it's morning.
I just assume any chase involving wolves should be in the dark. Sorry, that was my bad. Carry on.
It's your fault for doing this thematically incorrect. Should be a full moon. It should be night.
Let's get back to the game, please.
They should have found us making out in
Greg.
the woods.
So,
Fuck you.
you again continue to run. I'm gonna need an athletics check from everyone.
I was going to say, can I roll again, see if I do any better? I assume Cedric's fine.
I need
Oh,
well,
10.
no,
I got a 10.
15.
Ooh.
I got another 12.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, for God's sake.
15. So
Yeah.
2 15s, a 10, and a 12.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. This time, being more careful, slowing you down a bit more, but not as slow as if you were being incredibly careful. You do seem to make a bit of headway. As you're listening, the howls don't seem to be getting any closer. but they are being replaced by the sound of seagulls ahead of you. And you look up in the sky and you can see seagulls just wheeling around. You are getting closer and closer to the coast.
Right, can I use nature to try and sort of plot a course, make life a little bit easier for us?
Yes, you can. Roll a nature check.
Excellent. Oh, right, yeah, no. Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. It's an 8.
Okay. Roll me another perception check.
Okay. This time I only got an 8.
I need to move my tray.
I got a 6.
Okay, I got a 6.
8. You're going away.
Did anyone roll above a 50?
No.
No.
Ew.
Okay, you have no idea whether they're closer or not.
Okay,
Fair
cool.
enough.
Nice.
Um,
It's exactly how I like to be.
And you can't yet see
Oblivious.
anything off in the distance.
That sounds
Another
right.
athletic check.
Son.
Roll me a third athletics check, please.
Oh, that was an 11. What the heck?
13.
An 11?
Yeah.
18.
13, 13,
18.
18.
2.
Oh,
Fucking
Oh,
hell. Oh no.
is that with your modifier?
My modifier is -1.
okay.
Hey.
I'm really smart. Can I grab onto Cedric and just ride the dog?
I
It's a genuine
mean, you're
question. Can I ride the
small.
dog?
After this one,
Is that
Yeah.
a euphemism?
again, the ground is even more uneven here, and even the best among you are slowed. Oriana kind of marches on ahead, but Dice again is caught up in rabbit holes and almost twists her ankle. If you continue to move this quickly, you're going to injure yourself.
At that point, I want to jump on the dog when I realise that.
Okay. So jump on the
I
dog.
I'm going to try and hold on to Cedric.
Okay.
He's got 40-foot movement speeds, if that helps.
I need a perception check.
Okay.
Would
Oh, God. 10.
Could
Ooh.
I send Worm up to do this perception check for me?
Absolutely.
I rolled
I-
18.
I rolled 18 as well.
For perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Sorry. one
Ace. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait for the imp's perception.
second. You shouldn't have.
Okay.
Carry on.
I can't see nothing, boss. Nothing.
5.
Nothing.
it was.
All I can
He's
see.
littler than Sepsis.
All I can
It's
see
grass.
is clouds. I
Did
might.
you try looking downwards?
Well, yeah, but it's clouds. I might have gone a bit too high.
Oh no.
It's a nice
Oh,
cloud,
no.
though. It's wet.
My familiar's an idiot.
It's very wet.
He'd be going to the good place instead of the bad place.
What? Dice. Oh, sorry, Ace.
Yeah.
Behind you, you can now hear the howls that Dice has been telling you about. They're close enough now, even that you've started to pick up on them. And you can hear panting. There's more than 3 echoing, kind of howling voices, but you're not quite sure. One of them sounds larger, louder. But you're not quite certain. Oriana, off in front, you can faintly hear the howls chasing you. However, you can now see, because you've come to the crest of a hill and it's quite a steep drop straight downwards. Not steep enough that it would be impossible for you to run down, but you're going to pick up speed. It may be dangerous to go down there if you're not being careful. But off in the distance, the hill kind of stretches all the way to the coast, and you can see a small fishing village, but with quite a large jetty and quite a lot of fishing boats. It's
Are
about
we going to make it to the town in time?
2 miles away.
We're not going to make it there in time.
No, we'll need to hide if we can. But even then, they'll smell us.
You are in an open, grassy plain.
Oh no.
Turn round and fight.
I think before we get exhausted, it's probably the best idea.
Yeah. Turn around, hold our ground.
Hmm.
Stand and fight, huh?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Not my favourite plan. But
What?
I don't
Only
see
one
that
we've
we
got
have,
not
right
doing
now,
well.
Sepsis.
I don't see that we have a choice.
We don't.
I'm going to turn then and move Cedric to the front, in front of me.
Yeah.
I need to see my spells
Yeah.
now, don't I?
So you're going to turn and stand and fight.
In front of
We-
everyone, I'm moving Cedric.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Just a thing. Did we have a long rest previously?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do that on my stats. One sec.
No, that's cool. You haven't used anything since then, so it's okay.
Cool.
I am going to cast False Life on myself.
How do I long rest on the mobile app?
It's at the
Press
top.
your hit your profile picture.
Okay.
Do you mean the mobile website? I didn't.
Yeah,
that?
mobile website. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is an app, but I don't use the app because it's trash.
I keep
Oh, I got an
losing
error
people.
code.
Oh, mine worked.
Mine's fine.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
I rolled
Oh, there
4
we
on
go.
my
We're
D4
good.
for False
We're
Life.
good.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm
Okay.
not ready because it didn't refresh.
Oh, it was a new day. Hang on, I forgot to do something. Don't worry, just carry on. My initiative will be real low anyway. I've got time.
There we go. Cool. Right. Done.
Oh, are we rolling initiative?
We will
Yeah.
be.
When Bri tells us to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Okay. A second.
Can we set up an do we have time to set up an ambush, do we think?
We've got nowhere to hide.
No.
We're in an open field.
I'm gonna prepare a thunderous smite if I can.
You can't hold it for long enough, I don't think.
No, but you can cast
Okay,
Thunderous
that's fine.
Smite and it is and then your next melee attack that you hit with has the
Yeah.
smite applied, doesn't it? But what duration? What's the duration for that?
It's like a minute, so I'll leave it for a moment.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know.
What level
I'll
are you
have
all?
my weapon drawn. My level.
What level
5.
are you all? Yeah.
5.
5.
5.
Okay, alright. Just
4 sorcerer, 1 bard.
Just trying to determine whether the encounter is designed is going to fucking murder us. Just taking wolves out.
I'm not sure the DM was prepared for us to stop and fight. I think the DM wanted us to run.
absolutely was.
He's always prepared for something fucking horrible.
I've lost Greg. I've lost Rich.
Oh,
My
okay.
connection's really shoddy.
There we go. I've got all of you back now.
Can you
I never
Yeah, I
hear
lost
think
us?
any of you.
I think it was.
Oh.
Oh.
There goes
Yeah, it's Millie's. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
going to say
I've
Millie
lost Millie and
popped
she's
out.
back.
Oh, there she is.
Welcome back.
I'm having issues with my connection, but it'll be okay.
Technical difficulties.
It will be fine. Okay. So, give me a moment.
Bri's going to do
Where
camera
is-
things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's going to do some math. I was wondering what he was doing.
It's the map. The map.
It's the map. It's the map.
I have magic stars and I'm so happy.
I just ate the last
we
of my
have-
dairy milk.
We have no snacks in the house at all, apart from Worcester sauce flavoured crisps, and that's it. That's all we're down
I
to
mean,
right now.
those are pretty
This really
stellar
is
snacks.
the apocalypse.
Yeah.
I've got it. They're for the kids, though, more than me, really.
Mm.
It is what it is.
Yeah, we don't have a huge amount of snacky snacks, but we have a couple.
I'm surprised I haven't lost weight over the last 2 weeks.
I haven't moved enough to lose any weight. I've
Have you been
eaten less.
weighing yourself? I wouldn't be surprised if you have lost weight.
I should go weigh. I'll weigh myself in the morning. But
Oh,
To be fair,
AD's
for the
eating an
most of
Easter
the
egg. I'm jealous.
for most of the time, I haven't been moving except for the last couple of days when I've been moving a lot.
Yes, so
Literally
much
moving.
moving.
Literally
We-
moving a house.
Yeah.
No, not
I
literally.
haven't
We
said,
haven't
I
been
haven't said
literally moving out.
congratulations, though.
Oh yeah, by the way, Greg and I bought a house.
Congratulations!
We got the keys on Friday.
we're very excited, and also we came in just under the wire because the rumor is that house completions aren't going to be happening anymore. For a
Hmm.
little while.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's
So,
very good.
We're trying to move house while following self-isolation rules, which kind of work because we're moving from this house to an empty house without coming into contact with anyone. So
Yeah.
And the only people helping us are my parents, who we live with currently,
And Screwfix.
and Screwfix. Yeah,
who have self-isolation barriers set up.
Yeah.
So
yeah. You can only order click and collect, and then they have this whole procedure where you have to.
they don't
stand
even let you
behind
go
the thing.
inside. They've got a folding
No.
table outside.
They leave the stuff on the table, and you pick it up.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
You're like, I'm here, boo. And then they
Yeah,
come out.
literally the only interaction is the guy stands in the door, asks for the last 4 digits of your order number and your surname.
Mm.
He goes inside, gets it, puts it on the table, goes back inside, and then you go over to the table to get it.
Watches from from behind.
It is.
his
It's my
like-
dream world. The world at the moment is kind of how I wish it always was.
Apart from all the death.
It's introvert.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
apart from the
apart from
death.
the sick
Yeah.
people.
Like,
It was really funny today. I went for a run, and because I vape, and for years, I tend to cough when I run.
Mm.
I traumatized a lot of scared people.
Nice.
I went really far around them. Like, I went miles out of my way to avoid these people, but I kept coughing. It's my first run in 2 years, so I was like,
yeah.
It was great. But yeah, I
Yeah.
scared an old lady by coughing, and she looked really, really worried.
Oh.
Speaking of.
All right, just for
You
emphasis.
can mute your mic when you do that. It's allowed.
I can't be asked.
DM, now we've just got a set of headphones.
Yeah. Floating headphones for a second there.
Floating headphones. Now that's an achievement.
I feel like one day.
Oh, apparently as well, you can't say the name of the virus. Otherwise, the video could be demonetized.
Really? On Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, on
No,
YouTube
it's
definitely.
YouTube.
But
So we are
yeah.
not saying the name of the virus.
Nope.
Okay,
It's just the virus.
The
Yeah.
virus that cannot
boy.
be named.
Okay.
Dat boy.
The virus who can't be named.
Somebody called it C virus, and I was like, that's far too close to Resident Evil.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, so you hold fast just at the crest of this hill with a long steep drop behind you and watch and wait. It doesn't
Hang on.
take long. What?
If we're at the crest of a hill, then we could go just beyond the crest of the hill and ambush them as they come over it. We
Yeah.
won't be visible there until the last moment.
Anakin, I have the high ground.
Yes.
Well, we don't need the high ground. If we have
No,
the high ground, they'll be
because
able to
the
see us
beast
for
will have
ages.
the high ground.
Because
Right.
he's tall.
But this isn't. How's the high ground going to be an advantage for them? You think they're archers? Do you think these wolves are archers?
No, but I am. As they start to come within sight, I'm going to cast web in a 20-foot cube in front of us.
I'm going to cast Mitchell.
Okay.
Was Mitchell and Webb?
Oh,
It was an
okay.
extraordinarily funny joke.
It was. I'm sorry. I'm on slow brain today. Okay.
It was.
I
So,
explained to you why I am slow brain today.
as
The
they all
webs-
approach,
Just so you're aware,
how
the webs are
far
difficult
away?
terrain and lightly obscure their area. They aren't anchored between two solid masses, so they're layered across a floor. They have a depth of 5 feet.
How far are you waiting for them?
Nobody can hear you, Bri. You've turned your microphone off.
You are a
How
silent
far
boy.
are you waiting for them before they get to you?
Literally, I just need them visible, and then I'll cast web, and then I
What's
say
the
we have to roll
range on
initiative.
web?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah, but I'm going to cast it. It's got an hour on it, so.
Okay. They burst out of the long grass from the way you've come. And as they burst forth, you realise there are, being led by this small, horrifying creature, 2 large gnolls howling and yapping after you, flanked by 2 more large armoured orcs as they run straight towards you. The creature forming like the front of the V is reminiscent of a direwolf crossed with a hyena, but it is skinless. There is muscle and sinew and just blood, and it slathers and howls and yips.
Get him a vet.
Are they doing a flying V?
As it
Are they
runs
mighty
towards
dogs?
you.
They
so you
are
want
mighty.
to cast web on the ground in front of them before they get to you?
Always wanted to.
I
murder
do,
them.
yeah.
Okay, so you cast web. Describe web to me again.
So web is technically a 20-foot cube, but it's only going to be the bottom bit. I'm layering them 5 feet deep on the ground. Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, say that again.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot cube if it's between 2 trees,
Right.
right? But because there's no trees, you've told us that, yeah? I'm instead layering them on the ground, which you can do, which makes them a 5 feet deep, difficult terrain area. As they enter it, they have to make a dex save.
Okay.
But it'll just be a 20-foot cube, a 20-foot square, sorry, of 5-foot deep webs.
Okay, this will be fun.
I'm trying something new.
I'm going to use tissue. Right. Okay, so please let this work.
Play to the live stream gods.
Don't wait.
Hear us on the screen.
Okay, well now we can see your screen, so that's
You
different.
cut back to me and now I was half asleep.
Is that better? There we go. They can't. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out, Dini. I'm trying, okay?
I hear there's some sort of virus.
There we go.
Some
Hey, you happy? You can hear us now? You give us a
Okay,
whoop
hang on.
whoop in the chat.
Yeah, AD, can you hear us?
Can I get a
All of us.
bell?
Perfect.
you.
Crack on.
Cool.
I miss everyone being in the same
AD,
room.
can you hear me?
You didn't miss much. I was just singing while Bri put his toys together.
I can
Bro was
edit.
playing with his toys.
I can edit that out, it's fun.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I need everyone's, now that web has been cast and they have run into it, because they're dumb as shit, I need
Yeah.
everyone's initiative, please.
Oh,
That was a loud roll by Charlie there.
it might have been by me.
I also rolled a nat 20.
Oh, isn't that nice for everyone else?
Okay, so what's your initiative total, please?
20.
15.
21.
Okay, so 21.
Well, I know the Nullfang's initiative now,
Yeah.
so maybe don't
Dice,
show us
sorry.
this screen.
Quick,
Yeah, I was going to say,
how much
you know we can
HP
see
do
the
they
screen.
have?
Dice again, sorry.
The Noel has
65
Noel has
and they're
65 HP.
Dice
15.
again, sorry. Thank you.
Secret
15.
14 AC.
And Ace.
14 and they've got HP of
Ace has 5.
Right, could you just scroll down a
No.
little bit,
Yeah,
please?
scroll down.
Really can't. If I scroll down, it
Sorry.
would make it worse because you can see the others.
What are all
Yeah.
the secrets?
Well, that's what I want to know, bro.
Right, Ace.
It's 5.
Right, there we go. Okay.
Fuck me, that's rubbish.
Wait, the Orc AC is 13 and he's
Okay.
got
This is chaos.
It's fine because
Chaos.
that's
This is my
literally.
favourite.
It's fine because that's just for where they are in
Just-
the initiative round.
Well, no, we
Yeah.
also know their AC and HP now.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
No,
Yeah, we do. We set it on there.
no,
No,
that's
but you
just for
changed
the
them.
that's just for the placement.
The AC is for me, not for you.
Okay, so first up we have
Who's gonna make us suffer now?
sepsis.
It's me.
You can't change a creature's AC.
Yes, I can.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
we can
absolutely.
if it makes
You
us not
absolutely
die.
can. I am going to.
Please, merciful DM.
I'm going to use the profane rod of the Pact Keeper, and
Ooh.
I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on the knoll at the front, please.
Okay.
So I will. I think I have to roll that.
Which null? This null?
The
Oh, this
the,
null.
the head of the head of the flying V, the gross skinless thing.
Okay. Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
All we know is that it needs a vet and it's a horror.
It needs a vet.
that's a natural one.
That's a what now?
Great.
Fuck me.
No,
Well, all right then.
I refuse.
Shan't.
shan't.
So a natural 1.
Yes, Bry.
Okay.
Let's not dwell on it.
I want to now.
No.
Okay. Okay. So natural 1. Unfortunately, does not hit.
Weird.
You don't say.
Breach that.
Okay. And next
Um,
person's go is. Do you want to do anything else?
Oh, it's definitely Ace.
Yeah, I want to move one step back and to my left, so I'm behind Ace. Behind Dice.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
My ass
laying
is
down
numb.
because no one can see me right now anyway, so.
Okay. So you just kick your imp out of the way.
Sure.
They care not for that.
Well,
imp.
no, hang on. The imp is on my shoulder at all times.
All right,
unless,
cool.
Yeah.
unless
That's fine.
otherwise stated.
Pardon me.
And invisible, by the way.
Okay. And it is now
Pardon me. Oh my god.
Oriana.
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb. Which one?
Yeah. And then he pointed at my screen. Either the right or the left, second row. So not the one in front.
Okay. So that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
Chromatic orb. Roll the hit.
that is. Do I have anything to come out of? I do. That is 17.
17. 17 hits. Roll for damage.
Woohoo!
Right.
Yo.
What sort of damage is chromatic orb?
Anyone they choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
That might have an effect on the webs, but we'll get there.
I know what damage she's going to use.
Fire!
Do fire.
I'm doing it at second level as well, by the way.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? That is a whole 8 damage.
Oh, beautiful.
8 damage, and I like you
But I
to
am
make
now
a...
ringed in.
You are now ringed in fire, and I need you to
I'm
make
now
a
ringed
wild
in fire,
magic
yeah.
surge.
That's a 1, my dude.
Oh no way! Really?
Fuck.
Okay. So the Lucreta takes 8 damage.
Before we move on, after the wild magic surge, we need to come back to that fire damage, but we'll get there in a second.
The 13 on the wild magic surge.
13.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. That's fine. It is now, I believe.
No, I
No.
rolled a 1, dude.
Oh, you rolled a
13
one.
13
the
on
one
the
magic
D100.
table.
I didn't hear that bit. I did. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, oh,
Oh, he's on a
A
fluster.
13, eh? Give me a sec.
oh, the vapors are upon me.
No, we're not.
I like what you did there.
Thank you. Yeah, the webs that you've just thrown fire into are flammable.
Clever wordplay. We should be friends.
We're not friends. Oh God.
After
This is
all this
awkward.
time.
I see you more than my family.
Oh,
Aww.
Definitely talk to you more than my family.
well, not your kids.
Oh, what have I done?
That sounded like a good one, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but good for us and good
I'm
for
excited.
I feel like good for us.
I am less excited.
I am going to need.
Dark slaves.
Nope.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Please not wisdom.
I'll be honest.
Anything but
I'll
wisdom.
be honest. I think
Yeah.
it might be.
Oh no! Ace is by.
Okay.
Did you just say ace is by?
Ace
Yeah,
and
that's
Ace
what
by.
As the chromatic orb
Oh.
flies forward and strikes the knoll square in the face. How much damage, by the way, again? 8.
8, yeah.
Okay. As the chromatic orb and the fire flies forward and burns the whiskers off the knoll's face, a burst of energy comes from Oriana. It just spreads out amongst you. I need Sepsis, Dice,
Ugh.
and Cedric, and
Ooh,
your
ooh.
and your imp Sepsis, by the way,
Okay.
to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, Ace, you're safe.
Oh, good. I'd be so dead.
I also need Oriana to do it as well.
A wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As
We'd be working on a
Oriana,
-1
as
otherwise.
Oriana's wild magic casts confusion centered on
Oh
herself.
no!
Extraordinarily fuck.
Um,
Oh, my wisdom save is 14.
What is your DC? What is your spell save DC?
Fuck me, how do I find that?
next to any spell you cast.
My wisdom save is 8, and
Shit.
my imp's wisdom save is 12. So I don't believe either of us are going to do it.
Okay.
My save is 15. I'm one
Dice?
below.
Oh,
Mine was 15.
So you save.
Yeah. Cedric's unfortunately
me
was
and you
2.
dice.
Okay. So, Oriana,
Oh.
Sepsis, and
Hello.
Cedric,
Oh no.
you cannot take reactions. And I'm going to make you roll a d10 at the start of each of your turns to determine your behaviour for that turn.
Okay.
I'm
How long does it last?
Huh?
How long does it last? Just for my information.
A minute.
Okay. All right. The whole combat.
I'm
Cool.
sorry.
Okay. So,
My entire life.
the rest of your life. It is
Might be quite short.
Dice's
No.
go.
Before we move on, anyway, the fire from Oriana's chromatic orb sets the web on fire at a 5-foot. Well, how big is the spread? It's a 1 point, isn't it? But it hit him in the face. Will that hit the web?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Then that 5-foot cube of the web is on fire.
Okay.
Anybody that starts their turn in the webs,
Yeah.
because it says, hang on. The webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 dark fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
Okay.
Okay? But that's fine for a minute. For mine, then, I'm going to attempt to shoot the lead.
I need you to roll a d10.
Me? I'm not confused.
Oh no, you saved. Cool. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, me and dice are good.
I'm going to try and
Good,
fire
'cause
my
this whole
crossbow.
fight is on you two now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. I'm going to try and fire my crossbow twice at the one at the front.
Yep.
First attack is going to be 21.
21 hits. Roll for damage.
21. That's going to be 1d10. Okay, that's going to be 9 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Second attack then is going to be exactly the same. I rolled a 13 again, so it's another 21.
Okay.
And that one's going to be, less good, 7 damage.
7 damage, yeah.
Yeah, that's using the repeating shot.
The repeating shot, okay.
Yeah. And then Cedric, I do need to roll a d10 for.
Mm-hmm.
Cedric rolled an 8.
Cedric rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
Oh, great. That's going to be me or
well, no,
Ace.
because within its reach it's got movement as well. So that's
Okay.
fine. I will count that as movement also. So, I'm going to roll a d20. On odd, he attacks behind him. On even, he attacks in front of him. 8.
Okay.
Okay, so Cedric's going to run straight forward.
Thank God for that.
Okay, and because I don't have his stats in front of me, can you make a melee attack, please?
Yeah, it's a force empowered round.
Cool.
That's his melee weapon attack.
Yeah,
So.
go for it.
That's going to be a 12.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
Misses.
Yeah.
The Lucrota just barely skips out of the way sideways, but is now focused on the metal dog in front of him.
Good.
Okay, it is. One of the gnolls goes. Epic. Okay.
I don't like it. Charlie, what did you do?
I'm sorry.
What did you do?
Well, she confused us.
So what was the fire damage the gnoll has to take for starting its turn in the web?
2d4.
Okay,
Do you want me to roll it or you?
I got it. So that's 3 and a 4, so that's 7 fire damage. There you go.
Cool. Almost more damage than I did.
Cool. And it is difficult terrain, yeah?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
They can make. Hang on, there's a save on it. Web. Sorry, I've missed something here. Even though it's on fire, it still lasts for 1 round for that creature.
Okay.
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, that creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free.
Okay.
So it only matter for this round, but he still needs to make the dex save. It is a dex save of, I think, 14?
Okay.
No, 15.
You rolled a natural 16, so he's out.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. So,
Oh my god, the dog farted.
Cedric?
At least.
Why would you
at
build
least
that
he didn't
ability
do what
into?
Spooky did earlier.
Oh god.
Spooky farted on Lou and followed through earlier.
Oof.
Cat man.
so it's difficult
I
terrain,
laughed.
which
a
means
lot.
he uses most of his movement actually getting out of the web.
Yeah.
And he's only 10 feet out of it. It is the orcs go. So,
Bum 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 bum.
so the orc is going to make a dex save. Natural 18, so he gets out.
I'd really like them to stop doing that.
Thanks. Okay. Again, can't do anything. Ace, it's your go.
Okay. Ace is going to cast Moonbeam at 2nd level.
Yeah.
Bart, is that you?
Okay.
Yeah, so
Where
so
to?
it's going to be a I'm going to go for the closest boys. So I'm going to put it in between them if that's cool. It's a 5 feet beam.
5 foot spread, so it goes directly in between them, affecting them both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna need.
Cool. Okay. Okay, that's a natural 20.
Okay. And
a
is that
13.
for and a 13? Okay. So both of them save, but they'll get half damage.
What is your save?
The save on that was 13. Sorry, I'm just trying to
That's okay.
double check what the thing is. 2d10, I thought it was. I was thinking for like the amount of dice I used to get as Bart for this, and I was just like,
I know, going back in
Okay,
time.
so it's a 3. So whatever you want to half that for the damage.
So they both take 1 damage.
Wait. 1 sec.
Big numbers.
It takes or half as much damage on a successful
Yeah.
one. So they take 1.5 each.
Well, they take 1 each.
Yeah.
Okay. The orc dies. No, I'm joking.
I mean, I'd love that, but
Okay. The orc looks a lot more heavily hit than the gnoll was. The gnoll just kind of shrugs as the light touches it.
yeah, it stays up for up to a minute as well, so it'll stay on them. So if they start their turn there, they're going to have to roll again.
Okay. It is now the other orc's turn.
Yep.
Hang on. God, I can't wait until this lockdown's over. That's a natural
I'm
20.
never coming
so
back to your
definitely
house again.
saves.
This is how we play now.
No.
No.
My hits will be so sad.
And I
And
really
also,
miss you
I
people.
want- Yeah,
Mine
I
You
want,
guys as well.
I want
miss you a lot.
post-game hugs again.
Yeah, I miss my
Yeah.
hugs.
As sent me on Insta earlier, I tested positive for missing the homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the orc can't do anything, so it still can't get to you. It is then the gnolls go again. Ooh. Okay. Saving throw. Yeah, that's a 15 to get out of the web.
Just a success, bastard.
The git.
Still slows them down. It's worth
No.
it.
Yeah.
And then it is the Lucrocta's turn. And it is just going to...
It needs to make the save too.
It's not... to stop being restrained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an 18. Natural.
Oh, for God's sake.
So it is going to make an attack with its teeth and with its hooves against Cedric.
Okay.
Okay.
Cedric's ready.
Okay, it's a natural 1 with the bite,
It does not hit him.
and a 3. That's a 9 with the hooves.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't hit, which is
So
nice.
Both of them miss, and you can hear the horrendous, like distended jaws scraping off Cedric, but doing no damage.
Okay.
Back to the top of the round. It is Sepsis.
50.
Would it be possible for me, based on what I've seen so far, to make a roll to determine who is the physically beefiest in this crew?
Haven't you got to roll a d10 because you're confused?
I was
got to
going
do
to
that.
say, we'll see. Roll a d10,
Yeah.
please.
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
Yep.
You do not move or take any actions this turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
Can I roll a d10 for Worm?
Yeah.
It's a 4.
You do not move or take any actions this turn.
Good turn.
Fair enough.
Oriana, please roll a d10. And remember that this is all your fault.
Hang on.
Thanks.
The dice is full.
It's a 5.
I thought you said it's Dice's fault. I was like, oh,
It is dice's fault.
It's a 5.
I blame dice.
5.
fine.
You do not move or take any actions this turn.
Thanks.
That
Dice.
sounds vaguely familiar.
Hey, hang on. Do we save against the confusion at the end of our turns? Or
No.
Just piss.
I
This
think it's
is
just like
real
a
bad.
timed attack, isn't it?
Oh yes, at the
yeah.
end. Sorry, at the end of each of your turns, you can make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
So
Can I roll
sepsis-
one for Cedric then?
Yes, you can.
I rolled for. for
Cedric
my-
succeeded!
Cool.
Woo. I am just laying down because my hip is so sad.
I got a nat 20.
Yay!
I got the other one.
Oh. Is that for you? For sepsis?
Yeah, Sepsis got a 0.
What about?
Oh, no.
What about Will?
Nope.
Wait, do you have -1 wisdom too?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dice.
Hi. Okay, I'm going to attempt to shoot. I can't see anymore. Hang on. Oh, it's on the stream. I can have a look at it. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm going to attempt to shoot the one coming towards me. So to my front left.
That one.
That one. Yeah, him.
Okay. The knoll.
I'm going to attempt to shoot him twice with my crossbow.
Okay.
Can I actually do some damage this time? That would be good. 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damage on that is going to be 8. And second shot is going to miss. It's going to be a 10 to hit.
Okay. So the first shot hits. Roll for damage.
I did.
Oh, what was the damage, sorry?
8.
Okay. 8 damage to the second knoll.
Yeah.
Cool. And you see the crossbow bolt just thud into its shoulder, and it just screams at you and laughs. Cedric.
Hang on. I'm going to move to stand behind Ace. Like, behind and next to...
Okay.
who stood behind Ace? I can't tell. Sepsis. Yeah, I'm going to move diagonally backwards. Yeah, I moved. Now Cedric's going to have a go at the malformed, hideous creature in front of us.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, Cedric. Yes, thank you. Decent. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
18.
Yes.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, and Cedric is then going to do damage-wise. Wow, that's an impressive number. That's going to be a solid 4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 damage on the corrector. Okay. And it is, I believe, the Knoll's turn.
Okay.
Okay, so the Knoll is going to rush forward. And is going to attempt 2 strikes against Oriana.
No!
Actually, it's going to make 3 strikes against Oriana.
Oh, fuck off!
Okay, so.
You're muted, Greg.
Oh.
I said, well, you did ask him not to do 2.
That's a 24 with a bite.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a 17 and a 20 with both of its claws.
Jesus Christ.
They all hit.
Yes, they do. Okay, so the bite damage. You take 5 piercing damage,
Yeah.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. This is going really well.
Oh, shit. It's 10.
10. You take 6 poison damage.
Thank you.
Its breath is foul, and you can see the rotten meat just covering its teeth as it bites into you, and you can almost feel the wound festering straight away.
Thanks, I hate it.
With the 2 claws, you take
We did ask him to make things more deathy.
5 points of
I did
slashing
not.
damage
I
from the
didn't
first
think
claw.
you were taking this seriously.
So 5 slashing
From the
damage.
first claw.
Yeah.
7 from the second claw.
Okay.
Okay. The... Oh, it was the orc's turn. Whoops.
I'm in danger.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
Danger. Ralph Wiggum.
Love it.
can't be right. Did you just do 30 points of damage to me?
The orc rushes forward and moves around
just do-
and attempts to flank Oriana.
I
Oh,
just
shit.
double check. Was that 30 points of damage total?
Hmm?
Is that
What,
30?
3-0?
Yeah.
I may know.
I think I might have taken the 7 off too many times.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm still in danger, but
Slightly less.
It's
a bit
going to
less
make
danger.
a swing against you with its great axe
oh, I'm still in danger.
with advantage.
Great axe.
And that is going to be a 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be weird if it didn't, to be honest, at this point.
And you take 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so before I take that, for the first thing that attacked me,
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke.
Cool. Okay. Hellish Rebuke. Also, you're ringed in fire. So I need you
I
to
am
roll
ringed in
fire
fire.
damage against both of these things.
Yes.
Huh.
I don't know. Oh, I need to check that. Right, let me do Hellish Rebuke first.
Thanks, Chris. We didn't.
Give me a second.
We didn't what?
Chris, a friend of ours from LARP, has just said, "Oh, I must have missed the episode where you all asked for a total party kill."
Well, we did kind of mock Bry for making the encounter.
I didn't.
He said he's too gentle and there should be a risk of death. So he gave us a risk of death, which is why you should never challenge the dungeon master.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, so for Hellish Rebuke, I
Yeah.
need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Fail, motherfucker.
3.
That is a
Yeah.
fail. Excuse me when I find the rest of my fucking dice.
Okay.
I'm here.
Joke never gets old.
It's never going to stop. You might as well just accept it. I called my character Dice in a game ruled by dice.
That's 15 damage for Hellish Rebuke.
I wouldn't
Nice.
want it to stop.
I wouldn't mind if
And
it...
how much? What do I roll for the fire damage for? Features and traits, isn't it?
Yeah. How much damage to the knoll, sorry?
15.
Okay. And yeah, it should be the features and traits. Flames of Flethgos.
You named it.
No, it didn't.
1d4.
It's an actual tiefling thing from I think Xanthars.
Alright, I don't know anything.
That is 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yes.
Okay, 4 damage to the knoll. Isn't it each hit?
Oh god, now you're asking.
Read Flames of Flethgos out for me.
Creatures will score. When you roll fire damage for a spell, you can reroll any one of the fire damage dice. You roll whenever you cast the spell that deals fire damage, you can read this off the flames. You know how much until the end of your next turn, while the flames are present, any creature within 5 foot of you that hits you with a melee attack takes 1d4.
Cool.
So yeah, it's every melee attack.
Go for it.
So how many am I doing?
The knoll hit you 3 times. The orc hit you once.
So that's 3, 2, 4.
Okay. Cool. And right. I believe.
So that's all that. And then I got attacked and they took the 12 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh no.
You're down.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Once again, I didn't ask for this.
It is
How
necessary.
could this happen to me?
May have been-
I thought the combat was fine. It didn't need getting kicked up. There's nothing wrong with it. But you all are going
Okay.
I mean, I didn't either, but I'm just staying quiet in this situation.
No, I say you all, but I'm staring at the back of my husband's head with
Yeah.
death at my
Absolutely him. I remember the train
Daggers.
journey very well.
Oh, that was when trains were still running.
Hello, pretty
Ace.
wife.
Ace, your go.
She still loves me.
If I
Ace is
lose
going
Ariana
to.
because of
Are they still in the?
Confused.
No, they moved out. They started
They
their
moved
turns
out
there,
of
though.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna roll for that. Oh. Right, so that would have been 9, 10, 11. 11 damage. And what do they roll for Constitution?
Hang on, 11 damage?
Yeah.
They
And
roll...
what do they roll for Constitution?
Charlie,
Yeah,
get back up.
back up.
Yep.
You will be back up.
Give yourself back the
Yeah.
12 hit points of damage that you took.
Because
Why?
they did.
Basically, the moonbeam was missed because we're all trying to do this from a distance.
Ah, yeah.
And they were wasted.
Oh, thanks.
Because DMs can make mistakes, okay? I'm juggling a lot of balls here, alright?
You're allowed.
You're allowed. We'll allow it.
You made that sound like it's...
What
Okay.
was their Constitution, by the way?
One rolled a 7, the other rolled a 6.
Oh yeah, they failed that.
Yeah. So they both took the damage. It killed the orc as he tried to move out of your moonbeam's radius.
Wahaha. Right. In that case, in this turn, so which one of them is alive?
The Knoll, that one, the one in front
Knoll.
of Oriana right now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move it on top of him then, since he's the closest threat.
Cool.
It is helpful to have the map again, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I
yeah.
enjoy
I
having
have-
the map.
No visual imagination, so it's very helpful.
I also
There
thought
are...
turning it that way would
But I
make it
still
more
enjoy
helpful
it.
as well. Okay, so that was your bonus action, yeah?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, that was just the start of their turn.
That
No.
was just my turn.
Oh, no,
Like,
moving the moonbeam.
Moving the
Oh
moonbeam
yeah,
is
that
the
is the bonus action. Yeah.
Okay, so
sorry.
what's your action?
Is anyone out of the webs now? Well, yeah, they're all out of the webs now, aren't
Apart
they?
from
Apart from one,
Necrota,
yeah.
Apart from one. I'm gonna go for a. What is the one I want to go for? Thunderous Smite in first level.
Thunderous Smite is a bonus action spell. You can't. All you can do right now is attack.
Oh yeah, because it's concentration. Never mind. I will, in that case, do a just like a melee with my big sword.
Which one?
Swat.
Sword. Sorry, these screens are doing my speed. There we go. Right, I'm gonna roll to hit.
So who now? Who are you hitting?
The chappie who's closest to me.
So the one who's closest to you, the orc, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't you cast Thunderous Smite before this, and isn't this your first melee weapon impact?
I did.
However, she then cast Moonbeam, so lost the concentration of...
Yeah.
cast Moonbeam and lost the
They-
concentration of Thunderous Smite.
I thought
Yeah.
Thunderous Smite wasn't concentration once it's cast.
No, it is.
Okay.
Right, yeah, so I'm just going to hit with my longsword. That is a 14 to hit. No, 24, sorry, to hit.
14 to hit. 14 hit.
No.
20,
Oh, sorry,
24.
24 to hit. It still hits.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Yeah, it still hits. Cool. Right, so that is a d8. Right, that is going to be 6 damage.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 damage on the orc.
And I'm using the longsword of warning for this as well,
Okay.
if that makes any difference.
Unfortunately not, unless it says it
No.
does on the sword.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so it is now their turn.
Mhm.
So Noel's gonna rush forward.
Can the stream see me right now?
No,
Only just.
Yes. No, the stream can't.
we can see you.
Only I can.
I'm laying down because my hips hurt.
And they also
I've
don't
been
lie.
leaning back looking at my phone for ages.
I'm knitting.
I'm ordering yarn.
Is it from that yarn I sent you, Greg?
No.
Okay, so the Knoll is going to make 3 attacks against Ace. One with its bite,
Okay.
Miss!
which
Miss!
is a... With its bite is a 15,
Miss.
and then 2 with the claws. Oh wow, that's a 7
Yep.
and a 11.
Yeah, both
So
miss.
yeah, okay. The Knoll uselessly hits you. The Orc who moved afterwards, so now has advantage. It's going to make 1 greatsword attack, or great axe attack. That's a natural 20.
Oof.
So it is going to. Ooh, 16. You take from the great axe 19 points of slashing damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oof.
It's a crit. Okay, and the Lucrota is going to make 2 attacks against Cedric again.
Yep. We're ready.
Are we?
No, not if it takes him out. I'll be very sad, but...
Okay. So with the bite, that's going to be a natural 1.
Yep.
With the hooves, it's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay, so the hooves
Obviously.
do... go 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Sepsis.
Hello. Shall I roll a d10?
Yes, please.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. You do not move or take any actions this turn.
Should I roll
no.
a d10 for worm?
Yes, please.
You also need to do your saving throws.
You will in a minute.
It's a 4.
You do not move or take any actions this turn.
Yeah, I know.
Saving throws for you both?
8 for sepsis. 4 for worm.
4 for wound. Okay.
Yeah.
Oriana?
How much damage?
Sepsis just gazes at everyone, just kind of gone.
I'm going to cast a healing word on myself.
Okay.
No. You have to do the... Is it your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Sepsis
No.
just failed a saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's my go. I broke out of the wisdom last time.
Oh, okay.
Out of the confusion last time.
Okay.
So that's 7 hit points back to me.
7 back.
Yay!
And I have to do a...
The Knoll in front of you just kind of smiles and laughs.
Oh, I'm not ringed in fire anymore.
Not gonna help you, girl.
I'm fine.
Okay.
What I can do, though, is burn off 2 sorcery points to use a cantrip as a bonus attack.
Yes, you can.
Isn't
So-
Healing Word a bonus action anyway?
No, it's a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
For me, it is anyway. So I will cast Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
Yes.
Okay. 15 foot Q.
Yep, I need a con save.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah, he fails.
Yeah.
That is 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
That's on anything within 5 feet of me as well. I can't see if there's anything else.
There's nothing else within 5 feet of you.
Stuck in your head now, isn't
Yeah, pretty much.
It
Okay.
snarl at me all it like, then I hit it with thunder.
It is looking fucked up.
it?
Okay. Dice.
Hello. Okay, I'm going to attempt to fire my crossbow. I'm going to step slightly to the side.
Hang on.
Oh no, 8.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Healing Word was a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Did you roll your Wild Magic Surge?
Yes, I was
Okay,
fine.
cool. No worries. Yes, dice. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to stay exactly where I am because Ace has moved sideways. No, I'll take a step sideways again in front of Sepsis. No,
Okay.
that would put me within 5 feet of the bad guy, would it? No, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
No. Right, I'll move sideways 5 feet and I'm going to shoot the thing fucking up my dog twice. First hit is not going to. Because that would be a 11.
What did it do?
Which is rubbish.
What was the first hit?
11.
Okay.
Second hit, though, is high, 25.
25. 25 hits.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Yeah, and that's going to be 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yes.
I like it when he pauses. Usually means something good.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Nah, not on this yet.
That's fine.
No.
10 damage. Okay.
And then Cedric is going to try and do a force-empowered rend on it.
Go for it.
Oh, I forgot to make the beastie roll at the start of its turn to see whether it was restrained. We'll do that for the next one.
Okay.
But Cedric should have done as well.
Oh no, it broke out.
Yeah, but it's still within the webs. It didn't move.
Yeah. Cedric's not technically within the webs.
It's just that the webs happen to be that big because it's tissue paper. Fine. Okay. So Cedric's fine, but yeah, it should be rolling at the start of each of its turns, I think. Because it says a creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength save. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs, on a failed save, it's restrained for as long as it remains in the webs.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. Cedric's attack then, force empowered rend, is going to hit by the look of it. It's going to be 20 to hit.
Absolutely. Roll for damage.
I can't. I've lost all my d8s. There we go. So for Cedric, that's going to be a 5. Oh God, where's it gone? 7. Rich, 7 damage. Yeah.
Okay. Bear with me. There we go.
Bear with.
Okay. It is not looking healthy.
Yay!
Okay.
Needs a vet. Needs a vet.
Okay.
I needed a vet anyway.
It is the knoll now in front of
The regular
Oriel.
knoll?
Regular knoll. This is very much not a regular knoll.
The knoll's closed at the moment.
That's true, the knoll is closed. Is this like cancelled because the knoll's closed because of the virus?
Unfortunately not.
No.
Ace.
Mm-hmm.
Roll moonbeam damage.
Ah, yeah.
Wouldn't it be?
Where the heck did my... No, never mind. I've lost 2d10 to my duvet. Right, that is
I have to
12.
move. My ass has gone numb.
12.
Yeah.
12 damage to the knoll.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is if they don't make their Constitution saving throw yet.
They don't. That's a 6.
Wahoo!
Okay.
Mario?
Woo! What happens to the knoll, bro?
You see the bright white radiant energy of the moonbeam just start to dissolve the knoll inside it, and its laughter turns to screaming as it just disappears in dust.
Maybe this combat wasn't that hard.
Get wrecked.
Ace, your go.
Greg,
Mm.
you can
Is
sleep
my
in a
go?
fucking cardboard
Yeah.
box tonight.
I am.
In a box.
I'm gonna move the moonbeam onto my next victim, which will be the chappie in front of me.
Okay.
And for my next trick. Seriously, my ass has gone completely numb.
Mode.
Okay. And you're gonna hit it.
Yep, I'm gonna give it a hit with my sword.
Okay.
There we go. Ooh, that's a nice one. That is 24 again.
Yeah, 24
No,
hits.
25 actually, sorry.
Roll the damage.
That's what she said.
That is 8 damage.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Do they take any damage for the moonbeam in this turn?
They're about to, because it's
Yeah.
their turn.
Wahoo.
So the Knoll, first of all, takes moonbeam damage.
Yep. So that damage is going to be... Ooh, that's a 6. Yeah, so 7.
7 damage total.
Yeah.
If they don't make an error, that's a 4. So yeah, 7 damage.
Wahoo!
Okay, and it is going to make 3 attacks against you. One with a bite. Okay, here we go. Right, that's going to be 22.
Oh yeah, that hits me.
And both claws. That's going to be a 19.
Ooh, yeah, that also hits me.
And an 18.
18 just hits me.
Okay. So, first of all then, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. One sec, just finding my skills again. There we go. Right. Con is +2, that's cool. Right, that's 8. That's not going to be very good.
8, no, so you take the poison damage as well. Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, first of all, you take, from the first hit, bear with me, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there we go. Plus 4 points of poison damage. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your spell.
Okay. Ooh, when it finishes rolling, that's cocked.
Cock.
Alright, so that is a 15.
15 saves.
Yeah.
You're alright.
Cool.
Okay.
Right, so how
and
much damage was it?
8 in total.
8. Yeah.
Okay. Second hit. You take 8 points of slashing damage. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is 14.
14.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Cool. I'm not okay, but cool.
And the third hit does 4 points of slashing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20, you've concentrated, you're fine, no worries.
Okay, cool.
Now, the
So-
orc is going to attempt to hit you.
Christ. I'm on 5 HP.
Jesus.
The orc, with advantage, gets a... Bear with me.
Bear with.
Does a 7 or a 12 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, I think you're okay. So the orc misses.
Yeah.
After dodging out of the
Blinded
way,
by the light.
After dodging out of the way, you almost take a knee and dip a bit under the swing of the orc as the axe just sails over your head. The Nucrota is now going to make a strength saving throw, Mel.
Constitution against the moonbeam.
No, it's not that one.
Okay.
I think it's a dex save. Yeah, dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't
It's going to be
the one in front of me?
No, he's taken the damage. He takes it at the beginning of his turn. It's 12 damage. 12 dex save.
It fails. It is restrained. You know what restrained means. I'm not going to bother teaching you to suck eggs. It can use its action to make a strength check against the spell save DC.
Okay. It can also still make attacks. So it's going to try, while it's restrained, it's going to try an attempt to attack
Cedric.
There we go. Attempt to attack Cedric with disadvantage. Natural 20 and a 5.
Heck yeah.
The bite misses. The hooves, natural 20 and a 2. So the hooves miss as well.
Well, that was lucky. I approve of
Sepsis.
Hello.
Hello.
I'd love to roll a d10, shall I?
Yes, please.
Oh, please, sir,
Oh,
may
that's
I?
a 10. Do I get to do things now?
A 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, the creature can act and move normally.
Sweet.
Wahoo!
Does anyone look fucked up?
Me.
Oriana,
Does anyone on the opposition team look fucked up?
Be specific here.
on the opposition team,
Yeah.
the one that's taken the most damage is the Lucrota.
The one fighting
the thing
Cedric.
fighting Cedric, yeah.
Okay. What's fighting Ace and how bad does it look?
Fighting Ace is a gnoll and an orc. The gnoll looks injured. The orc the orc actually looks really bad, but it's only taken very few points of damage.
I will fire off a chaos bolt at that orc.
Okay.
What is that noise?
It's me
Yeah,
with a packet.
M with the thing.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm trying to do it
I'm
away from my thing. There we go.
going to roll to hit that orc. Not that orc, the gnoll. Ah, Jesus Christ. Does a 13 hit?
The Lucrota,
No, the gnoll
The
fighting
orc.
Ace. No, the gnoll fighting Ace.
the gnoll fighting Ace. It does not.
Good. Okay, I'm going to roll for Worm now then.
Cool.
6.
6 points of damage?
Yeah,
oh no, six is the thing. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
I resign.
Okay, so, Oriana. You're muted, Chal.
Hi, sorry. What's closest to me? Because I can't see the map right now. There we go.
Currently closest to you would be either the orc or the gnoll attacking Ace.
Sorry.
I'll go for the orc.
You're going to go for the orc.
I'm going to cast a level 1 chromatic orb.
Okay.
Which is a nat 20.
Roll for damage.
So that is... It's a 3d8.
Yeah.
We really get another wild magic surge as well.
Yeah, I know. What's double 9?
18.
18. 18 damage.
18 damage to the orc.
Yeah.
What kind of damage?
Fire.
Brilliant.
Do, do, do.
I bring you fire.
And it's a 12 on my wild magic surge, so that's fine.
Yay!
The orc
Level
is
up.
incinerated, leaving nothing but ash and his armour.
Yes.
So
So,
disarmor.
bonus action, because I've just realised I can do those now. If I can find it again, is I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Ace.
Whee!
Or actually, no,
What are you going to sing to me?
do I give it to you or do I give it to Dice? Because Dice is next. But you are right up in front of it.
Whatever you want to do.
You're
it's your
muted,
call.
my love.
No.
Speaking of being inspired, sorry guys, I forgot to make my saving throws for
Oh, you did.
the confusion.
And also give it to Ace, because Ace is more likely to take hits than me.
That's a 5 and a 0.
Jesus Christ.
Aha. Today's going real well for Septis.
Mhm.
Shouldn't be such a murdery hobo then.
Hang on.
Hey.
I don't know which one of you to give this to because Dice is next, but Ace is in its face.
Ace.
The face, London.
I'd go with Ace, personally, but it's your call.
Well, let's go with Ace. I did say Ace first. I'm not going to sing because Oriana doesn't sing. So.
So what
But-
is, or how are you going to inspire?
It's a pep
Exactly.
talk,
Kind
Okay.
words.
but it's a pep talk in the way of smash its fucking face in. I want that fucking thing dead. Just kill it now.
Yeah,
You can do
motivational
it.
speaker bard.
You can do it. You can smash its face in. Kill it. Kill
Are you
it now.
basically just like Shia LaBeoufing me?
Yes.
Do it!
Okay.
Just do it!
Just do it. You get 1d6 extra.
Woo! Well,
Okay.
for damage or for
Attacks or
Okay.
saving throws. Not damage.
Cool.
It's damage, isn't it?
It's
Oh no,
not
yeah,
damage.
attacks. Yeah.
Attack, skill checks, or saving throws.
Cool.
Dice.
Hello.
You'll go.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to shoot the icky fucker again. I can never remember what it's called. I'm sorry. Oh God.
The
The first one was the first one was a 10. The second one was a 19.
Yeah, the second one hits.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh shit! I just dropped my D10. Oh well, I can't really get to it now, so we'll just use a different D10. That's going to be 11 damage.
11 points of damage to the Crota.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get Cedric to use a Force Empowered Rend, which is going to miss horrendously.
Okay. So, the flash, Cedric unfortunately ducks out of the way of the crossbow bolt as it flashes over his face, and when it goes back to bite it again, it just misses. It is...
Seems fair.
That Knoll is dead. That Orc is dead. Ace!
Mhm.
You'll go.
Right. First things first. I'm the realist. I'm gonna.
No. Podcast over, stream over, everything over, no longer friends. Bye bye.
I'm going.
I don't get it.
Iggy's
I'm gonna. My brain just broke now because I used Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea is the only unacceptable music artist.
Right, I'm gonna
Take.
do the damage for the. Oh no, I can't. I'm not gonna move the moonbeam because it's currently on the target anyway, so that's fine. In that case, I'm going to do a big old melee attack on that boy again.
That boy.
That boy.
Okay.
So with the bardic inspiration, you can roll the dice. If it's not high enough, you can add the 6 on.
Okay, it's
Ask before
Currently-
Brian tells you if it hits or not.
right. That's fine. It's currently a. Sorry, just double checking.
It's alright.
Sure, this is a +5. 1 sec. That's actually +6. That's even better. Cool. Right, so that's a 22 to
Yeah,
hit.
it hits.
Cool.
Full damage.
Damage is going to be 8. Where's the D8 gone? There he is. Ooh, nice. So that's 7 + 3, 10.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So it's the Knoll's go. Roll moonbeam damage.
Wahoo! Right. Okay, that is a 9 and that is a 0. So what is the 0? Is that the 10 or?
Yes, 10.
Yeah.
On D10. it's
Cool.
10, so
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Knoll fails the saving throw.
Alright, so dead.
Get wrecked.
And it's now looking proper fucked up.
What? It's not dead.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
And it is going to make 3 attacks against you. So,
Oh god.
first of all, first attack is going to be a bite. That's going to be a 10.
It's going to be what? A 10
Yeah.
to hit? No.
Second claw attack. Or first claw attack, sorry.
Mhm.
That's a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so with the 20,
It'd be weird if it didn't really.
that's going to do 10 points of
close
slashing
not to.
damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Okay. Crap. It's gonna come and hit me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
It
I'm on death saves.
is going to make another hit against you.
What? While I'm down?
Yep.
Big O.
Hit a guy while he's down.
With advantage.
Oh, no.
It'll be a 2 fails as well if it hits.
Which it
no,
will.
1 fail. So it's only,
No,
it's only
it's
2
2.
fails if it's natural 20. No.
No, it's an automatic crit if you're unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it rolled a 2 and an 8, which +5 does not hit you either time.
No.
Fucked.
But what it's
for
going to
that.
do
If It's got really bad aim. I'm like
Seeing
literally
how bad
unconscious on the floor.
it's going.
Now fuck off, mate.
My
Yes.
moonbeam's done as
That's
well.
exactly what he's doing.
Yeah,
The
no,
gnome
move
begins
the
to run
moonbeam
away.
away because that's definitely not up now.
Okay. The Lucrota.
He couldn't hear you.
Okay.
What was that again?
The moonbeam's gone.
moonbeam.
Oh yeah, Moonbeam's go. Give me a second. Okay.
You need headphones with a longer cable.
I need
Yeah, you do.
wireless headphones. Okay, so the Lucrota is going to make its dex save. Mil?
Dex save,
Yeah.
yes, please.
Okay.
Also, AD says it's only 2 fails if it's a crit. It's not an auto crit if you hit.
No, it's an auto crit if you're unconscious. I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, we'll come back to that.
Now,
That's fine.
attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know things.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yep.
Okay, so, yeah, the Lucrota rolls a dex save of...
Fail!
Sorry, 18.
Success.
Mm-hmm. And is going to...
Wait, but it was already restrained. It doesn't remake it. It is still restrained. It would need to make a strength save, sorry, which it would pass, and it breaks out the red webs and is no longer restrained. So, yeah. It's not a dex save, though. It's a strength save.
Okay, strength save, it still would have made it.
Yeah.
So it's going to move out of the web. And
So
it's
that
going
was
to
20
make...
feet of movement to get there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a much bigger movement speed than that. It is going to make 2 attacks, sorry, against Cedric.
Fine. How injured is this thing looking?
It's looking pretty fucked up.
Okay.
That's 18
Yeah, that hits.
and a 13.
Does not hit.
No, so the first hit is with its bite, and it is going to... There we go. 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
I've just seen what it does if it rolls a crit. Right, okay.
Is this another one out of that book Greg gave you? Because I
No,
think I took words from Greg.
no, this one is full on. This is a proper one.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that book away.
No, this is a real one. This is from Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
original
that's-
waifu catalogue.
Yeah, that's the end of its turn. And
Waifu Catalog 2.
yes.
Hmm.
Can I please get a D10 roll from Sepsis?
Yes, you may.
Good luck, Sepsis.
Slam. 4.
And Worm?
Yeah. I'm getting a dice. 2.
2.
You do not move and take no action this turn.
Pretty much. Okay.
Good turn. Can I make my saving throws?
Actually, give me a second. A 2. Yeah, you don't move. They made you saving throws, yeah.
No, I did not. I got a 4 for sepsis and a 2 for worm.
Okay, cool.
That went very well.
And
I
okay,
love this combat. This is a good combat. What a good time. I'm having fun.
Oriana.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Ace
Okay.
at
Yay.
level 2.
So that is that one.
Oh, please get a wild magic surge and immediately put it back on the floor.
Oh my god.
Why would you say shit like that?
Yeah, why would you?
What's wrong with you, man?
Because it's funny.
It's 9 points of damage back for Ace. 9
Yay!
HP.
Yay!
It's an improvement. Ace is gone.
I love
can just see an
HP.
elbow.
What'd you roll?
My hip hurts.
You
What
didn't
did
roll
we
a
roll?
1, did you?
Oops.
Babe.
Oh, that's
Babe.
a 1. That's a wild magic surge
Fuck
right
it.
there on Charlie's face. I can see it.
Wild magic surge!
Babe. No. Make a wild magic sorcerer, they said.
I am the god of dice.
You're so lucky I'm not in the same room as you right now.
You can beat him up next time you see him. I don't mind. I won't even get in the way.
It could be really good. Let's wait and find out.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, it could be fucking disastrous.
Well, yeah.
67.
67.
Nice random number. Couldn't you have got a 69 just for...
Hey,
Nice.
nice.
You too.
Okay.
You can tell they're married.
You're right. It was really cute.
Right. Oriana.
Yeah.
Heads or tails?
Oh, fucking hell.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Cool. You are frightened of dice until the end of your next turn.
I'm real scary.
Dice
See ya.
for you looks twice her size, with glowing
Her hair
red
is
eyes. Her hair is snakes. The shadows everywhere, and you're terrified of her
Nice.
until the end
At
of your
least I
next turn.
didn't kill anyone this time.
It is now dice go.
Yeah.
I turn around to Oriana and I go, bah! No, I'm kidding. Okay.
See, I was going to bonus action Bardic Inspire you, but I can't now.
No.
You could do it to Sepsis.
Oh yeah, that might give you a help with your saving throw.
Sepsis, who still stood there going,
Yeah, there we go. I give a Bardic Inspiration to Sepsis.
What form does inspiring sepsis take?
Let's go. That one. You hit that one.
She's currently now pointing at dice because she's terrified, going, kill her with fire!
hey.
No, just the big scary dog. That one.
you take sepsis' outstretched wand, which is pointing off into the sky, and you just direct it.
Yeah, I just take it. I just point. The problem is I pointed it in the direction of the snarly ugly thing, but with Cedric it as well.
Sepsis gets bardic inspiration because he believes Oriana just told him to kill Cedric.
Honestly, that's absolutely believable.
Okay. It is Dice's go. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So the first thing I do is... Wait, can I do that? Okay. I'm going to take a bonus action. I'm going to drop webs because nothing's in it.
Cool.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Branding Smite.
Ooh.
So, you see me grab a bottle of ink from my...
Hey, get out of M's fucking lane, mate.
Okay.
Sorry. You see me grab a bottle of ink out of my pack and just literally tip a load of it over the end of the bolt. I forgot the word bolt.
Branding Smite must be a melee weapon.
Yeah.
No, it just says creature with a weapon attack. Doesn't specify melee weapon. Don't forget, artificers are weird.
It just says weapon attack.
Yeah.
Go for it then.
Thank you. I will. So the end of the bolt begins to glow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my 2 attacks.
Yep.
Okay. Let's give it a go.
Joe.
The first one misses because that's par for the course. The second one misses too. Nothing happens off that.
Sick.
Right. I don't know if Cedric will now act autonomously, because normally I have to instruct him as a bonus action, but he's already instructed?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah? Okay. Right, let's see if I can actually hit something with something. Oh, I can. Look at that. He got a 19. Go figure.
Cool. Roll for damage.
Yeah, okay. He does, flipping it, 10 damage.
10 damage.
I shouldn't be annoyed by this, but I am.
10 damage.
10 damage.
How would Cedric like to do this?
Oh, cool. Okay. Cedric is going to leap and grab the thing by the throat and drag it down to the ground.
Okay.
Literally ripping it apart, like dogs do.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah.
horrible dogs, but yes.
Okay.
Cool.
It's the Knolls. It's Ace's go.
Yes. Ace is going to try and do a cure wounds on themselves, I believe, because they're not currently in combat with anyone.
No. Do you want to use half your movement to stand up as well?
Yeah, that would be great.
I would like this.
Sorry, I'm just getting my spells back up so I have all the. I hate the thing on this.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm just trying. My spells are disguised. Yeah, cure wounds. So it's 1/8 plus 2. Okay, that's going to be 8 HP back. Wahoo!
8, cool. Go for it.
Yeah. Just doing that.
And what do you want to do?
I just gave it to myself as damage. That was smart.
Just lose another death saving throw.
That is not how that works.
What did I just
healed
do?
myself for -9.
I don't understand what I just did. Sorry, one sec. I'm just putting myself back to the 9 I was on.
Okay.
So I can go back. There we go. Right, I was on 9. And I added
Okay.
8.
The answer is
what
17. You have
fuck?
17
No,
hit points.
Yeah, I know 17, but my stupid app is doing a bit of a wobble.
We do like D&D Beyond, mind.
We love D&D Beyond.
See, I'm saying 17 for the healing,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, 17. And then I click off of it, and it's like 36. And I'm like, no, that isn't what. Because it's currently on 0. I set it to 0 so I could start again. There we go.
As
finally.
an aside, do you have any
Right.
bonus actions you can take?
No, I don't. Unless
Okay.
it's moving the moon. No, I don't even have the moonbeam up anymore, so no,
Cool.
I don't.
Okay. It's the Knoll's go.
No.
Yeah.
It's going to use its full movement and action. And it is going to travel another 60 feet away from you.
Is it still
Away.
visible?
It's currently 90 feet away. And it is
Okay.
Sepsis's turn. Roll a d10.
You're muted, Greg.
Does that mean I get to roll a d10?
It absolutely
Yeah.
does.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8.
8.
You can make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within your reach. If there is no creature within your reach, the creature does nothing this turn. Randomly determined. Let us see. Well. Okay. I'm going to flip heads or tails. One's going to be dice, the other one's going to be your imp. Tails.
Fair enough.
You hit your imp. Make a melee attack against your imp.
Oh, poor worm. He doesn't have that many hit points.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
You do, however,
did you do
roll a
to your
natural
dice?
20. Are you holding a dagger?
No, I'm holding my wand.
Yeah.
It is an improvised weapon.
It is an improvised weapon, which means it's...
2d4 plus my strength mod of -1.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
he just turned around and go thwack.
I remember. Sorry. I rolled 2 ones. Plus my -1 strength is 1.
So
You couldn't make this shit up, man.
you very ineffectually crack your imp upside the head with your wand. Dazedly. I would like the imp to make a d10 roll,
D10.
please.
Yeah, sure, cool. It's a 2.
It's a 2. It doesn't take any actions this turn, so it doesn't retaliate.
I didn't realise you were putting the cameras back on the screen every now and again.
Sorry.
Can we
Saving,
make our
I
saving
just
throws?
reclined across the bed.
saving throws, please.
At least you're not
Okay,
just an
I'm gonna
elbow like
roll
I
it.
was.
I'm gonna roll it with Ari's bardic inspiration
Okay.
for sepsis.
This
Oh
is
my God.
terrible. Yeah, shame.
That's 17, so I
You
think I
save.
save.
You do save.
Finally.
Use.
Yay!
And for
And
worm.
now for worm. That's fucking hell. That's a 20.
Yay!
Hey!
Yeah, just in time for the combat to be over.
Yeah, but you knocked some sense
Okay.
into him.
Oriana, there is a knoll
Yes.
visible, fucked up, running away from you. It's 90 feet away.
Oh, I think I can do something about that.
I would hope so.
Fingers crossed. That's what we're hoping for. I can definitely shoot it in a minute.
It's how far away?
90.
90.
90. How close can I get to it?
You can get it within 60 feet.
I can chromatic a little bit at level 3.
Okay. Level 3.
It's nearly dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just want to be sure.
All right.
That is
What'd you roll?
21.
21 hits. Roll for damage.
Yay.
I don't know if I've got enough d8s.
I just have an image of this knoll running off across the field, and all we hear is.
I'll
What
have to re-roll
movie is
one.
that where they like throw it and it's like he's running off into the like
re-roll
distance?
your one.
What movie is that?
I don't know.
It's
Sorry, I
one
didn't
that I
realise
watched
that's it.
like quite a lot.
And that is 21 damage.
It is somebody throws something and it just goes.
21
You're
damage.
muted, darling.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this, Oriana?
I
Preferably
go
without a
chasing
wild
after
magic
him
search.
and scream, "Nah, fuck, mate!" And I throw a ball of fire at the back of his head.
And he explodes in a laughing, screaming burst of flame.
Ugh.
And that was a 3 on the wild magic save. I'm fine.
I want everyone to roll a perception check. Everyone who cares.
I really
I'm
can't.
just coming out of confusion. I can't do it.
Yeah, you can. You're right.
No, I can't. I
Okay.
can't. In good conscience.
Nat
roll.
20.
Nat 20.
23.
And
Also
I
nat
got
20.
not a nat 20, but 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got clean 20.
Okay. So, Sepsis, while he dazedly
Right.
they dazedly just stare at the floor, coming out of confusion, completely misses what the rest of you do not. A couple of 100 feet away, in the direction all of the gnolls and the orcs came from, sitting astride a horse, is a very heavily armoured individual
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
who just stares. And he nods, kicks the hindquarters of his horse, and trots off into the long grass and over the hill. And he's gone.
And far away.
Into the long grass. He's attacked by a weedle.
Also,
How far
Greg.
away?
Greg.
Oh, he's
I
about
remember the movie.
200,
It's
300
Hot
feet
Fuzz.
away.
Yes. Can I? Is it an elf? Can I tell?
It's heavily armoured, armoured helmet. You can't tell race. It's not an armour you've seen before.
You don't see colour.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to chase after him if he's leaving.
Okay.
Let's head down into the village.
Is Ori still scared of me?
No, it's till the end of my
No,
turn.
end of her turn, yeah.
Okay. So that went well. Sepsis, you seemed not particularly effective during that combat there.
Kind of rude.
I don't know
Well,
about
you just
that. For a
stood
moment,
there.
you were fucking terrifying.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what was I doing? This is as
You
we're
were
walking down, I assume.
snakes, and you had like shadows, and your face kept shifting in unnatural ways.
Oh, you know, that sounds a little bit like, do you remember that curse that was put on me from the place with the thing?
Oh, the one that
Okay.
made you act like you were scared of everything.
Yeah, that's what everything
Yeah,
was
but
like.
this
All the
was
shadows
just
were huge.
you. Everything was the normal sunshine and rainbows except for you.
I mean, if you call sunshine and
Only for, like,
rainbows 6
6
orcs,
seconds.
gnolls, that's not really sunshine and rainbows, sorry.
It's like Ace is just sort of like healed over, like hands on their knees, just like, I could use some healing.
Oh,
shit,
right,
sorry,
shit. Hang on a minute.
For real though, guys, what just happened?
I could do healing word.
Okay, that would be nice.
I will
Like,
give you
I remember there was some stuff coming.
another
and then-
level 2 healing word.
And then Ori cast
Yay.
a spell, and then I don't remember what the hell was going on for quite some
Oh.
time.
A lot happened.
10. You get 10 HP.
We killed
Thank
everyone
Anyone
else.
else feel like they were underwater there?
No.
For like a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
That would be spectacular, may I
3
add.
is fine. I'm not letting you take control of my dice anymore.
we make our way down towards the village, continuing to bicker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fine.
I'm actually fine too.
Took no damage.
I'm okay.
Oh crap.
Ta-da!
Do I still look like a dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No?
Yeah.
Good cap, yeah.
Mm. Okay, cool.
Disguise self isn't.
No, different. Yeah.
I still look like a little girl dwarf.
We're really confused. Yeah.
Hi.
I speak in Gnomish and go, hello.
Yeah. I can, yeah. We need a boat to Cardiff.
Leave.
Well, the trouble up the hill is dead now, so
It's
Not
possible.
possibly,
The
but not
quicker
for
you
a
give us a
while.
boat, the quicker we go away. I'll roll persuasion if you like, but I'd rather already did it.
no.
My hands light up. Crackling green energy.
It is pretty, isn't it? No
There certainly
reward.
isn't a-
No, there's no ward,
No reward.
no reward. Just we just need a boat to Cardiff.
How much would you be
don't
looking
need
for a
to
boat?
buy the boat. I just need a ride in a boat.
No.
We
No.
don't need to buy a boat. We just need a ride in a boat.
Sail away, sail. Sorry. Oh, good. But I was
going
helping.
for intimidation.
Hang on, I was helping. Wouldn't it be a straight roll?
Persuasion, yeah. Jesus, no.
Rich, they can't hear you at all.
16.
You're lucky I've got the chat open because they tell us when everything goes wrong.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
They met a small little gnome.
Loud.
Sepsis threatened him. Sorry.
There was a 16 on persuasion.
Connection issues. I can't wait until we're in the same room again. What was it on persuasion, sorry?
16.
16.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Bye.
I
I tell you what. I'll sail you to Cardiff.
Yeah. How much?
Well, 200 gold.
We don't have that.
take out the pouch of 200 gold and fling it at him.
Oh,
Apparently Sepsis has that.
apparently we do have that. I was wrong.
I should have asked for more.
No, you shouldn't.
Give me a moment to get the boat ready, and we'll be on our way.
Thank you.
Um,
How long will it take to get there?
Up to Cardiff
Yeah.
with the tide's with us, so no more than a couple of hours.
Good.
As long as the
I'll try
wind,
to rest.
as long as the wind keeps up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just
that's-
reclining now.
Can I roll an insight check on whether this guy's actually going to help us or whether he's going to run with the money?
Roll an insight check.
I would like to.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. That's not as good as I thought it was. 10.
10.
Yeah.
He seems legit.
He seems completely on the level.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Would you believe Boaty McBoatface?
Oh.
Yes.
Fine by me.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, like we've not been outside of our town. Like that seems like it could be a legitimate name.
Yep.
God.
I'm gonna go with no because I know gnomes, but also I know gnomes, so yeah.
My name is Talus.
Talus.
Talus,
That
nice to
sounds
meet
about
you.
right.
Talus Seafoam.
Of course it is.
My name's Marjorie. Nice to meet you.
Sylvia.
Your name's a strange oil-based substitute for butter.
No, Marjorie, not margarine.
Margarine is a substitute for butter.
No, but
Marjorie.
Marjorie.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Marjorie.
Marjorie. Marjorie.
Ah, a human that can spell. Well,
Fucking hell.
well, give me about 10, 15 minutes and we'll get on the boat.
Where should we meet you?
On the boat. And he points at
Where's
her.
the boat? Right. I'll
Okay.
meet you at the boat.
Thank you. What's your boat called? What is your boat called?
Boaty McBoatface.
It's my understanding that boats have names. And I like putting the DM on the spot.
Not really. It's only a little fishing skiff. It's not really a boat that you name.
So it doesn't have a
Itchy
name.
pussy it is then.
Itchy
Well,
pussy.
well, no.
Yeah, no, that's its name. Get on the boat.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, we're going. Thank you, Sepsis.
Sepsis.
Hello.
As you stand there, your gaze is drawn to your right to a small stream that seems to flow out of the hill down towards the sea. And you can see there, sitting at the side of the stream, repairing from this distance, you're pretty sure it's a net, but what looks like a web. And she, from this distance, could be any age, but is dressed in an old woman's garbs, all pitch black. And there is a crow sitting on her shoulder, watching as she repairs the net. You feel compelled to stare at her. And she raises her head, and she has what looks like widow's weeds, a veil over her face.
I whispered to Worm. Hey, does anything look suspicious to you about that old woman and her crow?
What old woman?
The one over there fixing the net.
You're right, boss. There's no one over there fixing a net.
Oh, God.
Big old Morrigan vibes.
Can I... I'm just gonna wander off and approach.
Okay.
What do we see? Because I'm watching Sepsis pretty closely still.
You
Do
watch.
I just see Sepsis wander off to look at a stream?
Yeah.
Are you watching Sepsis pretty closely with one eye and watching this gnome pretty closely with the other eye?
I'm watching the
You've
gnome.
just got eyes
No,
going in
always
every
wa-
direction.
No, Ari's watching the gnome. I'm always keeping an eye on you.
Rude.
Sorry. Don't be shady.
Can't help it.
It's just in my nature.
I'm gonna go sit by the boat.
Okay.
I go with Ori.
How
Yeah,
long
I'm
do I need
gonna
to attune to
follow
this
along
cloak?
and
How long do you need to attune to the cloak?
Yeah.
Short rest.
Okay.
On a boat seems like a real good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Sepsis, you approach, and as you make it to the opposite bank from her, Her head lifts. You may not want to come any closer.
I didn't particularly want to come this close.
There was nothing making you.
Yes, except my friend can't see you.
That can be said, the same can be said for your friend quite often.
Yes, but you aren't invisible. I can see you.
That's because I'm not really here, Sepsis.
Who are you?
I am kin, in a way, to your powerful friend.
Who is my powerful friend?
And if you don't know his name, I'm not going to tell you.
What's your name?
I am war. I am death. I am the solace that comes to those dying on the battlefield on the wings of a crow.
That's a pretty cool name.
I am guardian of the underworld of this land and many others.
Okay, I'm still just Sepsis.
You're stepping on fucking Hades' feet.
You may call me Morrigan.
I know my goddesses.
Okay. Why are you choosing to appear to me? Am I dying?
No. Well, we're all, or you are all dying. But you need to be careful.
Careful of?
Your powerful friend.
Is this a recruitment? Is this an attempt to recruit me?
I have absolutely no interest in your service.
Okay, because I am open to offers.
I love Sepsis so much.
Well, if I ever find myself in need of... I'll never find myself in need of that, that's fine. I don't like you, Sepsis.
Mood.
Not many do.
I do like your friends, though. And they like you. For some strange reason.
I think that may be a bit strong.
So, there will come a time in the future, I do not know how near, that you may be given a choice between your friend's wishes, your powerful friend's wishes, and your real friend's livelihood. I'm just warning you, so when the choice comes, you can make the right one.
I'm going to guess that you have an opinion about which one the right one will be.
I can only advise. I cannot make the decision for you.
You don't like my powerful friend, do you?
You've seen how other families interact, Sepsis.
Yes.
There are disagreements, one-upmanship between cousins, siblings. I just don't want my inaction to help him in any way.
Where are the gods? Why are they missing?
That is a long, long story, and unfortunately your boat is about to leave, and I cannot follow on the water.
Well, that undermines your threatening nature somewhat.
You would be surprised. But please, I will see you again, and I hope when I do, you've made the right choice.
I'm certain that I will have made the right choice by my standards.
That is not a hopeful sentence.
The right choice is the one that keeps me from ever meeting you again, I'm afraid.
Again, I think you will be surprised.
Goodbye, old woman.
Take care, Sepsis. And you blink, and she is gone. The crow is left there, and it caws at you, and then flies off.
So tempted to Eldritch Blast that crow.
Don't you dare.
Don't do it. Bad
Nope.
idea.
Not doing it.
Sepsis isn't dumb.
I turn and I walk down to the boat.
Okay. Well, do you all want to come aboard then? I'm ready.
Please.
Yes, please.
Or
Thank you.
just gets on the boat.
Ace is going to follow back.
There's not really any cover. There's this lean-to here, which keeps most of the rain out. Maybe. But yeah, it's a nice day. Hopefully it won't rain this time.
Oh god, somebody passed me a bit of wood to touch.
You're on a boat, Ori.
Oh yeah.
Can I just say something that I do on the way down to the boat?
Come on.
I just quietly instruct Worm to try to wait until we're a decent way out to sea, and then try and steal back that pouch.
Okay.
He's gonna be an imp, but still invisible.
Okay. Okay. And he casts off, and as the boat slowly moves away from the pier and drifts gently further out to sea, you take a short rest.
Yay!
For those that
Sweet.
that matters to.
Yes.
A lot.
I haven't got the cloak in my thing yet.
No, you will.
By
And
next week.
the boat lazily drifts off into the water as he runs up the sail, and the wind takes it, and you head further east.
Yay!
And
Woo!
we can probably end it there.
Yeah.
Sounds
Do you
good.
want me to roll?
Oh,
for
just
the
before we end
because
it there,
otherwise we might forget next
Yeah.
week.
I need you to make a sleight of hand check for the imp with advantage because he's invisible.
Cool. This is a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Oh,
As you go further out into the water and the tide and the wind catches you, you feel a tug on your voluminous folds. And you hear the clink of money as your pouch of 200 gold is placed back into your pocket.
Free boat ride, guys.
So
Don't
we
say
get
that.
notice before we land.
I mean, he's outnumbered now.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
genuine sepsis view.
So, now that you've stolen off the guy who's decided to give you a lift, we will end it there.
Yay!
woo!
I think that would be the best
Another
bet.
successful remote session.
Oh,
Yay.
you say successful.
It was pretty
fine.
successful. We did a whole combat.
Yes, but thank you, everyone, for coming in. I'm glad the map actually worked. I'm glad it took me about an hour to get that all sorted today, so that it would actually work for you and wouldn't have weird screen sharing constantly that they could see.
You're the goodest boy, Bray.
You are a
You
good
did
egg.
it.
It was difficult.
I'm gonna drop out now because I'm in quite a bit of pain.
Oh,
Okay.
Bye.
okay.
Alright.
Sorry,
Bye.
Charles.
Love you all.
Bye.
Good night.
But yeah, thanks everyone who came and watched. We had like 6 viewers for most of that. Thank you very much, Shane, for being our lucky charm and being here for basically the entire thing, apart from the short dog walk. Thank you, Matt. I love you. I'm hoping you're still... Yes, you're still here. Yes. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, AD, for rocking up. Oh, by the way, we've made it as D&D streamers. I've just realised we've made it as D&D streamers. We had actual followers in the chat arguing about the rules of D&D that we were playing while we were playing them. We've made it.
Right, that is it.
We're there. We've made it.
Call up the stream, everyone. We've won D&D.
We're done.
Yeah.
We can just chill out now.
But yes, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for sticking around. Thank you whoever was actually in control of the Twisted Goblin Armory's Twitch account at that moment. So thank you for subscribing.
I don't know which of you that was at all.
I absolutely hate which one of them it was, because toss a coin to your favourite, which is the words I sung on Twitter, would have been much better as toss a coin to your Twitcher.
No, pretty.
Fucking
Yeah, it would have
hate
been
you.
much better.
I don't. I love you, but bastard. Either Liam or Lee, love you and hate you. Yes.
I mean, that's normal though. That's nothing to do with this.
No.
It's just.
But yeah, thanks guys. And please join us again next week, where I'm pretty sure we will still be in isolation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Fuck. But yeah, I cannot wait until we're back in the same room together again. Shane, please be here. Matt, please be here. Everyone else, bring friends. Tell them about us. Just bring friends. Matt, if you've got Amazon Prime, log into Twitch Prime and give us a free subscription, which is basically Amazon giving us money for nothing. It's great. But yeah, I'm missing hugs too, Matt. But yeah, we'll see you next week.
See you next week, everyone.
We love you.
Bye.
Good night, guys.